Okay, we gotta do the intro. Okay,
What's
ready?
our intro?
Welcome. Okay, we square up. We square up. Welcome to the. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, we gotta sound like Chads.
Square up. Square up.
Chads.
Square up. Welcome to the Chadtopia podcast with Giga Raj and Sigma Sav.
Hello.
The podcast about talking about wacky situations from the Chad perspective.
Yep.
That's not actually what the podcast is about. We should probably think of like a better name describing it, what we're going to talk about.
Like from a Chad perspective.
Yeah.
Sick.
Well, what we're going to talk about on the podcast is basically wacky situations, I guess. Cool.
Do it again.
See, and that's what we call a beta right there.
Yeah,
a
fuck
beta
that guy.
who got intimidated.
Get out of here. You
Like,
are
go back.
jealous. You need a Giga Chad,
Giga Chad face
filter for the
filter.
intro.
That can be a reward. YouTube mode on. Yeah, when
YouTube mode
we're
on.
squared up, that's YouTube mode.
YouTube mode on.
So yeah, so we're still figuring out what we kind of want to talk about on the podcast, but what we're thinking of kind of doing is like, just we'll banter, we'll talk about situations, we're talking about things that happen, news stories, wacky kind of philosophical questions that we often have.
I agree.
Tell us your Sigma crimes.
Tell us.
Sigma
Well,
grind.
that's what Sigma Sav.
Oh my
technically.
god. Rise and grind, baby.
Rise and grind.
Rise and grind.
I saw a tweet the other day. You know how they canceled the 10,000 in student debt, and then
Yeah.
everybody on the internet is super like split because
Yeah,
people like
opinionated.
it. People are like, oh, it should be more, and people are like, how dare
Yeah.
you spend people's money to pay off people's debt?
Right.
I saw a tweet that was like, it was like, oh, what was it? It was like, I'm refusing to let them pay 10,000 off of my student debt. I'ma just keep grinding. I actually want them to add 10 grand more so I can grind even harder.
No, that's a Sigma
Yeah.
move for sure.
That's what Sigma
that's some
Sav said.
Sigma Chad shit for sure. Well, our first topic idea was just telling you guys about our trip to Animethon
Yeah.
2 weekends ago.
Nice transition. You got the transition down there, really.
That's a pretty Chad topic, right?
Yeah.
Anime convention.
Well, I mean, like, no, anime is mainstream now, though. Anime is mainstream.
There were a lot of
though.
Chads there.
There were, because there were all the cosplayers, like there were cosplayers who were also like buff,
That's
because
true.
they had to be buff
They were
to
playing buff
cosplay.
guys.
Yeah,
That's true.
and that's a Chad thing.
It was pretty Chad. Yeah.
Chad situation.
Oh.
Chadzician.
Chadzician. That's
No,
true.
Chadzicians are like we break something by flexing our bicep. We like break an egg on a bicep. Now our next topic is.
Yeah. Hey Jimbo, holy shit. How's it going, dude?
Hey Jumbo,
Good to see you.
welcome to the
Oh my
Chadtopia
God.
podcast.
I haven't streamed in like a trillion years, so
But
it's awesome that people are still coming.
that was your first animethon in like 10 years, right?
Yeah, it was.
How was it? What do you think
Great.
of it?
The last one I went to was way less exciting.
Yeah.
It was still at a different venue, and it mostly just felt like the weird kids from high school all hanging out in one place.
Yeah.
This felt more like a legitimate convention with
Well,
like
no.
fun things to see and do.
Here's the thing. So you're saying that like, hey, there's less kind of weirdness, but I gotta
Well-
point out a situation that happened.
Oh no, I think I know
'Cause-
this.
Because it might be just you desensitized. You might have just gotten weirder and be desensitized.
Yeah, okay.
Because
yeah, you're right.
me and Sav were walking along. We were like walking
Yeah.
in the convention. We were like, we saw like some furrier or something like that.
Yeah.
And then you were like, yeah, wow, there's not really any furry
I'm
stuff
like,
there.
well, I haven't noticed like last time I thought I saw more people in like fursuits walking around and stuff. There's not really any furries here. That's so weird.
Yeah.
Everyone's in like legit cosplays and stuff.
And I was like, yeah, that's kind of weird. Yeah, I expected more furry stuff too. But then after that point, we were like, hey, let's watch out to count how many like furry
Yeah,
things
let's
we
keep an eye
see.
out for furries.
And we immediately noticed that we were just so desensitized to furry type content because we're internet degens. Like as soon as we started looking out it, every like second person had like cat ears on and
We
stuff like
realized we were surrounded by fucking
Yeah.
furries the whole time.
And
There
we
were
were
so
just
many furries, and we were like, "Oh my god, wait! There are so many
Yeah.
furries."
And so the thing is, like, because we after that point, we like immediately walked past just someone sitting in like a full
Yeah.
fursuit.
Yeah.
And like we must have passed them because we walked that same way too.
And then we left the hall that we were in, and the hallway between the halls was like just filled with fucking furries.
Yeah.
It's like, oh crap, never
So
mind.
it was definitely not that there wasn't furry stuff, but it was that we were such internet degens now that we're so used to furry things that we just desensitized it.
Desensitized to furries.
So with your comment, it might not be that there's less weird people in Animethon. It might be that
we're just used to it.
yeah.
Oh no.
You are now one of the weird people. You're an internet teacher.
Maybe that's it. Oh no, I just fit in more. Oh god.
Hey,
So
it's-
normal when I was 16. Huh?
You were so cool. You
Yeah, it's all
anti-Chad.
downhill- It's all downhill from there.
You went anti-Chad. No, we really didn't like do much though. We just kind of went to the.
We went to the vendor hall,
Okay.
which was tight.
But well, so
Spent
last
too much
Animethon
money.
I went to, we like we actually went to like panels and stuff like that, and that was I was like I'm not having fun with that.
That was, I think that's why I didn't have that much fun the last time that I went, was because we went to like panels and I was like, this isn't fun.
Yeah.
This
I'm
is
not
odd. I went to like this voice acting one and it was so uncomfortable because they're like, oh, when I make a sound effect like this, I do this with my mouth. Everybody yell now, and everyone's fucking yelling, and I'm like, okay, I don't know. I don't feel like I belong here.
Well, no, here's the thing. I'm a good loser in public, right? In front of people, I'm not. I'm. What is it? What's the word? Too introverted to be a anime geek
Embarrassing.
publicly. Yeah.
I see. But at Animethon, I don't know. Probably blend in just
Well, the
fine.
thing is, I'm not even social enough to be a loser in public. That's like below being. That's like below being an anime geek. That's
Oh
like
my god.
romance gendo ikoi. What's that mean?
Wish I knew who that was.
Gendo ikoi. Sounds like a cool name though.
We're losers enough to go to Animethon, but we don't know who that is. That's a fine balance.
Yeah. There's hope for us.
I believe you. Wow.
I'm
The dad from Eva, I'm pretty.
Eva?
Eva?
I know what Eva is. I'm an anime guy.
Uh,
Does he mean Eva?
who is the drizzle?
Who is? Yeah, I'm gonna search this up. Eva. Eva.
That's gonna give you a lot of results, dude.
Eva anime. Oh, Evangelion.
Oh!
I thought it was Ava. I thought people called it Ava. I've never watched Evangelion, so I don't know.
Me neither.
But I don't know. It was. I think for animathons, I like just going to the vendor halls and just buying a bunch of stuff.
Yeah,
but-
well, I mean, like, I took the program and I was looking at it anyway, and I'm like, oh, well, like, we spent the money to get into this thing. Like, maybe there's a panel that makes, like, I don't know, get our money's worth or something. But I'm looking at the panels and it's all, like, really specific. I don't know. It was like, there were so many VTuber panels.
Yeah.
There was, like, 5 or 6 VTuber panels. Like, are they even actually there? Probably not. They're probably casting from another location.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it kind of defeats
Because
the
it doesn't
purpose of
matter.
VTubers.
Well,
if-
yeah, I know, but,
if
like,
they're-
you know what I mean? Like, I could just watch this at home also. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if I understand that yet. Maybe I'm not on that level yet.
Well, I mean, I'm a VTuber.
You are a
connoisseur,
VTuber.
So. Allow me to explain, Sam. Allow me to explain. So this is anime, and this
Yeah.
is real life, right?
Yeah.
So anime is better than real life. So
Sure.
now this is real streamers, and this is applying anime to the real streamers, and
I
then
don't
there
know.
you go.
I don't know about that one.
It's like you're living in an anime, Sam. What's well, everything
know.
is better.
I don't know about that one.
I think so. I think more VTubers are getting like popular than
Yeah,
like
definitely.
regular streamers, because like especially girl streamers, I think like the major streamers that have like blown up in the past years have been VTubers.
There are a lot of big ones. I always get them suggested to me on like YouTube, like clips
Yeah.
of different VTubers doing stuff, and I'm like, why do I keep getting suggested this? I don't like this.
Yeah, if you click one, it's over. It's GG.
That
'Cause the
must
peop-
be it.
The people who do watch VTuber clips, they watch them. So
There's always these ones getting suggested to me of like so and so's VTuber avatar comes off and we see their real face.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I get those weird clickbait videos all the time, and I'm like, okay.
Do you know what a mute is?
no.
So
A mute?
Yeah, a mute is VTubers who don't talk.
Okay.
Or
So what do? They just
they just you know,
Like, while they play games?
Yeah, they play games and they just make cute anime sounds, I guess, or text to speech. But there was like
okay.
so a lot of these people are obviously guys,
Yeah,
but
of course.
like I saw like clips of like one guy who like was this VTuber avatar, and they were like pretty popular. And then the thing glitched out in their facial, and it was just this like middle-aged Asian guy recording. And this VTuber thing was getting super popular.
Oh my god.
Like getting popular, and then immediately the like career
They're
died.
like, nah.
The career died, which is like really
Horrible.
weird because it's like that part I don't get of like. So you're expecting are you watching them?
There's definitely a super hot chick
Yeah.
behind that VTuber
Yeah.
avatar. Definitely. That's why
Yeah.
they all do it, right? Because they're definitely super hot behind it.
Yeah, because like that's what I don't get of like how it could
Who do you
destroy
think is
you.
behind them?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, and here's the thing, right? Like, so here's the like Venn diagram of people who are like really hot, and here's the Venn diagram of
It's two
people who are
separate
like
circles.
really entertaining to stream, who really like entertaining and can stream. So like the Venn diagram of people who are like really hot and really entertaining is like small. But if
okay.
you're VTuber expands it so it can be like the whole kind of circle. But now
See
people are
anybody?
like they have to be hot. I don't understand it.
Oh no. Oh god. That's horrifying.
The New World Order is trying to take your money. I mean, the world's gonna be in a. Seeing how popular VTubers are getting, 10 years from now, the world's going in an interaction.
I don't know. I don't like it. I don't know about that.
I like it. I like it. Because real life sucks.
Yeah,
So,
I guess.
the more into the metaverse, I'm pro metaverse.
You're no, why?
Huh?
Have you seen Zuckerberg's metaverse selfie that everyone got mad
Yeah,
about? The
yeah.
tower. I
Yeah.
hate his selfie.
Yeah, the good job on that $2 billion that you spent on that metaverse.
No, they've spent $10 billion
yeah,
on
10
it
billion.
so far.
It really paid off having the.
It's so bad. It's
What
so
does the
cringy.
metaverse look like? The Miiverse.
It's not even as good as the Miiverse.
I feel bad for Zuck for like. Well, I don't feel bad for him,
No,
but
I
like
don't feel bad for him.
I'm like, how can you miss the How can you pivot on the metaverse, which is not ready to be
he just
in
should
prime
have stuck with Facebook stuff. He got so lucky on that. He should have just stayed there.
Yeah. Well, no. Here's the thing. I think that anything that is trend related is gonna die eventually, right? Because as soon as old people get their grasp on something,
They ruined
it's
it.
over. They ruin it. Yeah, they ruin it. Old people got Facebook.
Boomers. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Over. You
It's-
should have divested
yeah.
the minute that happened, right?
Yeah.
Because no matter what they do with Facebook,
That's
'cause-
all Facebook is now. It's just boomers.
Yeah.
No one fucking uses. No one are. I haven't had Facebook in like 5 years.
Yeah.
Like nobody fucking uses Facebook.
Well, and the thing is that even if because Facebook made a change, so it's like just exactly like TikTok now, right?
They.
Yeah, and they did that with
Oh.
Instagram too, because they just so people like scrolled to it. But even if people like the interface is like TikTok, the problem is people wouldn't use TikTok either if all the boomer parents were on TikTok.
It's just all boomers on
Yeah.
there. Yeah. Like no fucking way. I'm not going on there.
Can she lift you up? What?
Don't think so, fam.
Ah,
Zuckerberg
probably.
is definitely being controlled by somebody. He's definitely like not. I think he's an alien, probably.
There's
Haven't you seen
So-
the video about the barbecue, the smoking the meats? Have you seen that video? Smoking
no.
meats?
Smoking meat. I've seen the one where it's like new face filters on Instagram today. Good job,
Looking good, team.
Looking
Yeah.
good,
No,
team.
we should watch. Wait, do you want to watch it? It's
Sure.
really short. It's like 3 minutes long. It's He did a live stream, a Facebook live stream to show how Facebook Live works
Yeah.
back when it came out. And it was him and some friends, definitely not paid people, in his backyard, like smoking a brisket. And it's
let's
like the
watch
most
this.
fucking awkward thing ever. Just type in like Mark Zuckerberg smoking meats.
Book smoking
Look at your profile.
Excuse all the weeb shit that's on my recommended for
Whoa.
YouTube. Smoking meat.
Zuckerberg likes smoked meats.
Okay, let's do this.
Hey everyone, they're live from my backyard where I am.
Dude.
So it was like long, but they just people clipped it together.
What is this?
He's not a human.
Yeah, someone asked me. I smoke meat. Smoking meat. I smoke.
Look at him. He's not a human. That's not a human. I swear to God.
And I'm smoking meat. Grilling meat.
Okay,
Smoky flavor.
here's the thing.
Smoky flavor.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. This guy has millions of dollars available for him to get PO training. And they just can't get it done with
No,
it.
they can't fix it.
They can't. I feel so
Do you
bad.
know how many people were probably involved? Like, how many people do you think were behind this webcam? Probably a whole
Yeah.
fucking team of people for this, like, impromptu,
Yeah.
relatable, engaging stream. And he's fucking so awkward still. He can't even pretend to be a human.
The director who's behind the camera just has his hands on his head
Cringing.
and he's like, what do I do? I feel so bad because
What do I do?
there was a full team of PO people who prepped him for
Yeah.
this.
And it's still so...
And I can't imagine having that job
such a-
and being like, no matter what you do, this guy just won't.
You saw how many videos came up when you searched smoked meats, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's so many... Like, it's just such a massive fucking meme.
Let me show you my favorite Zuckerberg thing of first presentation. This is a full hour. Where's the... God, Metaverse.
I'm
I
scared.
love Beat Saber.
Oh, I'm scared. Mark Zuckerberg genuinely loves Beat Saber. Look at that one, Oblivion NPC
Okay, hold on.
dialogue.
Because this Metaverse presentation was like good.
Has a passion.
I love beats.
Imagine him playing Beat Saber. Can you imagine that even?
A lot of people are really
Well, the thing is, he talk. Man, I wish there was like full clips of this because like he just talks about, oh yeah, I play this game every night and stuff. It's like the most awkward.
I love Beat Saber. Maybe there's more of just him talking about
Yeah.
Beat Saber.
So this person was really bad. So I don't know how they messed up so bad with this presentation. Because at least the person they're talking to, they can make them super social.
Sure.
Watch how this person uses their hands.
I'm scared.
Deb from our studios team.
Deb.
Deb, do you want to take us through some of the
Absolutely.
Oh,
Look at these hand movements.
Opportunity to work with incredible developers like Gary Cody. The studio we favorite Arizona.
love Arizona?
I love Arizona Sunshine. Why does his hair look like that?
Oh my god!
It's like a little helmet.
We're partnering with Vertigo on 5 more great games. From Deep
I just
Silver
can't handle
to
these hand
Genesis.
movements.
We'll share more about this lineup very soon.
Nice. What else is good?
Nice! What else is
And
coming?
they recorded this. This was not live. They pre-recorded this, and they went with this take.
They could have said, can you redo this? It's
Yeah.
really fucking awkward. They could have edited it out, but they're like, you imagine how much footage there must have been that they had to cut out and not use, and this is the best of the footage that they could use.
I want to see what the failed takes were. Because this stuff screams that a director was just like, I
I love
can't.
Beat Saber, he said it!
Beat Saber just passed making sure games can build out active games. Beat Saber has a passion.
It's just in the middle of.
I love
Completely.
Beat Saber.
It's an example of a
Oh my god.
They've actually been working on
They've actually been working on it.
Okay, let's see the next Mark Zuckerberg.
Also, the team is
What? Look at this guy!
He's
Look
like
at him.
flinching. He's so awkward.
Oh yeah, this is weird. They just
Uh-oh.
revealed that there was like an expansion.
What even is this, LOL?
can't wait.
I can't
And
wait to
keep
play
partnering
this.
With incredible artists, release new music packs. Did you
I
It's
love
just more
Beat
of that,
Saber.
but
Type This is from the barbecue video too, but do Mark Zuckerberg's Sweet Baby Ray's.
Mark Zuckerberg, Sweet Baby Ray's.
It's just from the it's like, so you know the barbecue sauce brand?
Yeah.
It's just him saying, it's just, he wouldn't shut the fuck up about Sweet Baby Ray's.
Baby Ray's barbecue. Delicious. Hopefully for Thanksgiving you get Baby Ray's.
Hopefully for Canadian Thanksgiving you get to eat a lot of Sweet Baby Ray's.
That is going on the ribs. Baby Ray's. We have just applied this Baby Ray's.
Oh god, this makes me so.
Look at his
She's
eyes!
waiting for her ribs. She knows what's Sweet Baby Ray's.
Zuck, you have so much money. Fix this.
Look at his face! Why does he look like that?
That's
I'm cringing so hard. I'm cringing so hard at this.
is gorgeous. Hanging out. You're sitting in your backyard, waiting for your Baby Ray's.
Oh, that hurts so bad. Sweet Baby Ray's.
God. Like, I can't comment too much because I'm awkward as well, but if I had millions of dollars for a PO team, I could be charismatic a little bit.
I'd try. Oh my god.
That was
Classic.
so good.
Big up Sweet Baby Ray's, so true.
Would you sit down and have
my
a meal with
God.
him? Maybe. Just to get the... I would just... It would be comedy at that point.
It'd be
I
pretty
would bring
awkward.
up Beat Saber and he'd be like, I love Beat Saber.
I love Beat
Beat
Saber.
Saber.
Oh god, that was so... That hurt. Sweet Baby Ray's.
Oh my god.
Sweet Baby Raj.
Sweet Baby Raj. We don't love Sweet Baby Raj. We don't wanna...
Oh my god. What sauce did they use again? I don't know. I don't remember.
I didn't even... Is Sweet Baby Ray's a
It's a brand
Canada
name.
thing?
I don't know if we have it here.
Well, we gotta try it. If
Sweet Baby Ray's.
If Zuck has such a good, if Zuck is like recommending it so.
You know what else I haven't bought since living alone? Is meat. It
Meat?
just seems so needlessly expensive. Don't you think? Do you buy meat?
I buy meat, but that's because I hate vegetables.
What kind of meat do you buy?
I buy chicken.
Like
I
chicken
buy-
breasts?
Yeah, chicken breast. I buy, and then I just buy like, I try to change it up because I put like one meat in my omelet and that's the only time I eat meat.
Oh,
And then, so
okay.
I do like pepperoni sometimes or ham or turkey, but this is more because like meat is like my favorite food.
Okay, I see.
And like, I hate vegetables because you can quote me on this. Vegetables are just a worse version of meat. That's a Raj quote. It's true. It's
Vegetables
true.
are a worse
Vegetables
version of
are a
meat.
worse version
Wow.
of meat. Whenever I eat a vegetable, I'm like, I wish this was meat.
I would argue that meat is a worse version of vegetables.
What? No.
True.
No,
What do you
why?
think the meat is made of? What do they eat? Vegetables.
Vegetables. But what are
It's
the
the worst.
vegetables made of? Because the things die and they go back into the vegetables.
I don't know about
Checkmate.
that one. I don't know about
Checkmate.
that one. Is meat better than vegetables? The stars say no.
Hold on, it could tell that it was
It
a
could-
non-believer. Is meat better than vegetables?
Don't bet on it. Oh shit!
I'm throwing this out. It doesn't know. It doesn't know. Because that's why people pay the big bucks for meat, because it tastes so good, so yummy. Vegetables, they taste like I could go outside and eat like a leaf, and then I'm eating vegetables, and it won't taste good.
You could do
But-
that.
Vegetables taste what? Oh my god! What? I thought these people were American. That's not American. That's not America
That's not
right
an
there.
American opinion. Americans hate vegetables.
The thing is, I do hate cooking. Okay, cooking meat. Okay, can I tell you?
This is a great transition into another topic we had thought of.
Oh yeah, okay, but first I gotta tell you something you gotta keep between us. Okay? And you guys too. Because this could ruin me.
Okay.
Because, so, I made chicken, like, last week or something like that. Because, but, like, I cut it up into, like, I didn't want to use the oven because I'm woefully against using the oven. It's too much
I
work.
barely use the oven too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sick.
It's like, well, and also I was thinking of using the oven.
It's
I was
so
like,
hot out too. There's no fucking way I'm using the oven.
well, I don't think I have like one of those pan thingies that you can put into the oven.
You don't have a baking sheet?
I think I have a baking sheet, but I don't have like a pot, like, or what's it called? It has a crevasse. What's it called? That's not a hole. I don't know how to say it. What a dish?
Like a casserole dish?
Yeah, a dish. Yeah,
Oh,
that's what
okay.
I.
Okay.
Crevasse is the way to like, you know, the type of thing that has a
oven
crevasse. Yeah. That's a crevasse.
An oven
What would you call it?
A baking dish.
Yeah, but like I don't have one of those, so like I couldn't follow the recipes to like put the chicken in. But I was
Okay.
like, it's just easier if I cut it up and then I put it in like a pan and then I make it that way, right?
Okay.
So I did that, and then I was like, oh, it's not cooking really good because like it was thick.
Okay.
So keep this, and I did this without thinking, and I
I'm
regret it.
scared.
I regret it like heavily
Okay.
because this is a chat. I'll be very clear. This is not who I am. But without thinking, I went to Amazon, and I bought one of those hammers, the tenderizer,
Okay, yeah.
and yeah, I ordered it and bought it.
Okay. And then what?
That's buying kitchen utensils is against my fundamental principles.
Oh, hold on, I'm getting a call. I'll be right back.
Oh, it's someone.
It's an important one. Wait,
It's-
I'm
it's-
sorry, I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
is
sorry.
it someone heard I bought kitchen utensils? No, here's the thing. And buying kitchen utensils is one of the fundamental things that I am against fully. Because you guys know my policy on spending money called technology first, right? If you're thinking of buying something, first thing, can I use that money towards something that is technology related? Like monitors or games, game systems, TVs, right? So I should close my door so you can't hear sound. So I'm disgusted with myself that I bought a meat tenderizer. Because I think there's a clip of me like on stream being like, there's a clip of me on stream going, meat tenderizers are a scam. They're just hammers, right? Why would you ever buy a meat tenderizer when you can just beat it down with your hands? And I did it without thinking. Who needs food when you can? Who needs food when you can game? Well, no. Here's the thing, because a meat tenderizer is not tech for is not tech for a caveman. But under my values, though, right? Because there's so many things that I could have bought instead. I could have bought an 85-inch TV. I could put that money to that. I could have bought more monitors. I could have bought a better GPU. There's so many more important things in life. And without thinking, I bought a meat tenderizer, and I'm disgusted with myself. This is not the Raj from 2 years ago, who spent like $38 on food in a month. You can probably leave the door open because then it won't be less of echo.
My dad really needed help with Excel.
Dad, control A,
Okay,
backspace.
what was I missing? You were yelling about the meat tenderizer?
Yeah, because so you know my policy on spending money.
Sure.
My
Especially on
financial
kitchen
policy,
stuff.
yeah. Technology first is what I call it. I should retell it for the podcast. But my technology, this is my financial strategy, financial spending strategy that I think really every person should adopt. That's my kind of goal, to champion this. It's called technology first, right? And it's when you're aiming to buy something, you first look at, if you buy it, you've asked yourself this: A, do I really, really need this thing?
Okay.
Right? And B, if I did buy this, could I instead not buy it and spend that money towards technology instead?
Okay.
Right?
Sure.
It has to pass both those checks. And I'm disgusted with myself because the meat tenderizer did not pass that check.
It's kind of technology.
No, it is not technology.
It's kitchen.
Technology.
It's culinary technology.
That doesn't count. We're not doing the. You can't use it for gaming. You can't use it for.
That's true.
4K video. No, it doesn't. We're not getting those.
You could have just taken a large item and slammed it on.
Yeah. You could use your. And there's a clip out there, I think, of me calling a meat tenderizer
You could
a
take
scam.
a legitimate hammer if you wanted to.
Yeah,
probably
and just-
use that. put like a piece of saran wrap down and then just use like an
Yeah.
actual like hardware hammer and just like
But I'm disgusting that I did it without thinking, and
it's really upsetting. How much was
'cause-
it?
$20. But that money could have gone towards like an 85-inch TV or something.
That better be the nicest meat tenderizer ever.
It's not. I look at
Was
it
the
every
meat-
day and I'm disgusted by my choice.
Was
This-
the meat tender at least?
No, I've never used it yet.
You never used it, Raj. You
It
should
just came
return
in.
it. You should return
I
it.
don't know if I can. I think my like body would start like getting welts and blisters if I even touched it to use it, knowing what it could have gone to.
So you know what you got to do on Amazon? If you don't want something and you don't want to pay the return postage, you just say it's that a stroke?
Defective?
Yeah, defective. I can think of the word. Yeah, you just check the one that says it's defective, and then they don't
Yeah,
charge you.
well, I mean, like,
every time.
if I returned it, I wasn't planning to put in the description box. I refuse to spend on money on anything that's not technology. I had a momentary lapse.
Some people have buyer's remorse for like expensive things like technology or household appliances. Technology.
Yeah.
But you have buyer's remorse over a $20 meat tenderizer.
Yeah, but the thing is, it goes against my values so much, right?
So it's the principle of
Yeah,
the thing.
'cause
yeah.
I don't know if you remember the story of the month where I spent the least amount of food I ever have.
Yeah,
Where
30 bucks.
Yeah, I spent like $30 on food
How
the
did you
entire
do that,
month.
by the way? I want to have a $30 food.
Well, I mean,
I'm trying to save
I
money.
hacked it because I just ate my parents' cooking. But
See, I should just do that. My dad would have me over every
Yeah,
night.
because I just took like rice and stuff and from my parents' house for my parents' cooking.
So
and
the
then,
way you had the $30 food month is by eating all of your parents' food?
Yeah, but like I only got like one meal from them.
Okay, okay.
And then the rest of it was very optimized because then I spent like I only ate rice and then
should do that.
instant noodles is really smart and eggs.
Those are cheap as hell.
I can't remember what I eat, cereal maybe,
I
but
should
like
do that.
yeah, but I didn't have milk for the cereal because that was too much of an expense.
So,
I just ate I tried water cereal that month.
no,
and
not
that
good.
didn't work.
Not good.
Oh, I tried two things. I tried water
Major.
cereal and I tried orange juice cereal because I had the orange
Bad.
juice cereal I
Bad.
knew wasn't gonna really
No.
work, but you know you
Horrible.
never know. So
That's-
dry cereal was how you do it if you're needing life hacks.
That's terrifying.
But
That's
the
horrible.
reason I did it because I was like, Nick Wan, thanks for the raid.
Thanks for the raid.
Hey Nick, how's your stream? Now we have smart people in here. We have the data science crowd.
And we're talking about buyer's remorse on
Yeah.
a $20 kitchen
Thanks for the
utensil.
follow. Yeah, Nick will not relate with this because he doesn't. He cooks. He's like a chef, kinda. But he won't understand regretting that $20 utensil. But he knows my policy. Thanks for the follows,
Rush,
guys.
rush.
Rush. Thanks for the follows, guy. Everybody, just quick thing. You guys all think that buying kitchen utensils is a waste compared to buying technology. Quick thing, the new viewers in here. I want to see who's on the side. Who's on my side?
No, I'm in London. Have a good stream next
Oh, thanks for the sub, Nick. You're in
Whoa.
London.
Which London?
I'm assuming London.
The
'cause-
far, far one or the sort
Yeah.
of far
Well, he's
one?
in the States, so I don't think they know
Oh, why
London,
would you go to
Ontario.
London, Ontario?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah. God, Nick, being so cool, being in cool places.
Wow, that is so cool.
Yeah, but like, so the reason I did that, I did that $30 a month
Hmm.
for food, was I saw
It was
that.
to buy your monitor.
Yeah,
wasn't
because
it?
I was
Yeah.
like, how can I justify buying? I think at the time this was like 1100 or something like that monitor. I was like, if I keep my food below like 100 or $200, right? I can just put that money towards the monitor,
Towards monitor.
and then it's not really 1100. It's like a way less, right? Because the more I don't spend on food, the less money the monitor technically costs,
Sure.
right? And I was well below
It's
200.
like you got
I
like
was $30.
$200 off of
Yeah.
the monitor.
But I kept doing it for months. Just $30 was my lowest. Was my peak
Oh,
lowest.
I see. Okay.
But
Oh,
yeah,
that's sick.
And then that's how that. See, and I'm disgusted at what I've become. That guy would never have bought. The guy who bought that monitor would never have bought a meat tenderizer.
Raj out here eating water pie to pay for the monitor.
No, it's just about a value set thing. It's about a value set. Well, and so here's the other thing I'm disgusted by, right? Because I made another really bad financial decision this week when I bought the meat tenderizer, which I'm disgusted by as well. Yo, Craig, what's up? And Craig's gonna agree with me on this financial decision being a bad one.
Okay.
I bought that meat tenderizer. And then, but this week also something that happened was that they released a limited edition supersonic chain from like the same place I got that shadow chain from. It was only
What the
like
fuck?
100 or 200. And I saw the tweet that they announced it, they had limited. I went to the site.
Did you buy it?
No, it was available to buy. And I didn't pull the trigger because it was 200 bucks. And I didn't buy it. I didn't do that when I was willing to buy a stupid meat tenderizer.
Wow.
And then, because like I debated it for too long and then they were sold out. I didn't
They sold out that fast?
Yeah, because it was only like 200. It was like a
my
few hours for them to sell
God.
out, but like I saw it near the end where there was like only like 20 left.
Raj, what have you done?
And like I
Fucked
took
up so bad.
as soon as I saw the sold out sign, I took like a cold shower, like while I was had my hand against the wall. I was looking at myself in the mirror and I was be like,
crying.
"Who are you, Raj? Who are you?" So maybe this is
You
my
wiped the steam from the mirror in the bathroom dramatically and just cried into it.
And I was like, maybe this is my formal apology to stream. We all make mistakes, guys. We all make mistakes, but I will be better. I will be better. This isn't who I am. Buying a meat tenderizer. I also bought another pan last month, which I'm disgusted by.
A pan?
Yeah,
Whoa.
because got a bigger flat pan, and
Mm-hmm.
I have a pan. I don't know why
I only own 2 pans.
Yeah.
Wait, how many pans do you own now? 2?
No, so I got a set for one for like a house gift, warming gift. So I have like a set of like maybe 5.
And then you bought another one?
Yeah, but like the only flat.
Gosh.
So I don't have a big like flat pan. I only have one with grill marks because that's the only one that came in the set. So
grill marks. That's
yeah.
so cool.
But yeah, so then I bought like the flat pan, and so I almost puked just even thinking about buying another pan. That was my bad. Sorry, this is very like triggering stuff.
You're gagging thinking.
Oh yeah, I should have put a trigger warning. Trigger warning of bad financial decisions here. So yeah, I bought like that flat pan, and
That's
God, it was just. I have a pan, I have a meat tenderizer, and I don't have a limited edition supersonic chain. This is who I am now.
That's really scary. I can't believe that. Really. Like
No.
I don't even know you.
Yeah, I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be better. I swear. I'm gonna.
Is this your official apology?
Yeah, this is my. Oh no, I need to make a full YouTube
You have
apology.
to be sitting on the floor.
Yeah, I gotta start it with a
Crying.
sigh. Like, guys, I know, I messed up.
Sitting on the floor, no makeup on, crying.
Yeah, crying.
Looked like you were crying. Yeah.
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 Put the meat tenderizer into a fire at the end. So yeah, this is.
Really upsetting. That's really upsetting, Raj. I don't know why.
Yeah, this isn't who I am. I don't even know. I don't even know. It's next you're gonna find out I'm buying stuff like furniture and adult things
Oh
like
my god.
I don't know. I don't even know what adults
Not
do.
that.
Gardening stuff.
Yeah. No.
Gosh, holding that out. It's an L. It's a go. And the thing is, I know people look up to me for financial advice about how to spend their money on technology. I'm a beacon. I'm like the champion of this, right? I'm like the LeBron of spending money on technology instead of food.
Instead of.
and I just did this, and it's
Yeah.
and I got ahead of the controversy because I leaked it ahead of time on this podcast instead of like Can you imagine if someone found out about it? The articles that would have been
Horrifying.
written.
You gotta get ahead of it, yeah. You know what I
Yeah.
don't get? Okay, maybe maybe I'll embarrass myself. A fellow homeowner who lives alone. Have you ever spent money on having your air ducts cleaned?
I have not.
My dad is upset that I have not done this since owning my house for like 5 years.
I'm pretty sure you should every
You're
few
supposed
years.
to do it, and I just don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to spend money on that.
Yeah, but
I
I mean,
don't
like,
want to.
you're supposed to do it every few years, but like,
I don't want.
what do they
comes
do?
in-
What do they do to clean it? Blow air?
He
But it blows air
That's
out
what-
already.
That's what he
This
said.
does
They-
sound like a
he
scam
said
if
that
you
they
think
have
about
one
it.
guy who stands under the one at the end, like in
Yeah.
the basement, with like a bag or a box or something, and then the other guy just goes and blasts air, so all
Yeah.
the shit comes out and like lands in the bag, and I'm like, I just
It seems
it's
like a
fine.
scam.
It just is fine. It's just fine.
It seems
it's fine
like a
how
scam.
it is, you know.
But no, it seems like a
I
scam
don't
because
know.
like they're already blowing air.
It blows air. It's
I'm
a
paying.
vent. It's
You're
a vent.
paying. You're paying someone to do the thing that it does already.
It's blowing air. It's a vent. It's a vent.
But to actually people watching, I'm pretty sure you're actually supposed to do it every few years.
Dryer vent cleaned. I think my condo complex does that. Because one time last year they were like, "Hey, don't use your dryers today."
Yeah, well, that one you have to watch out for because there could be lint and then it could combust. But
I have home
generally-
insurance.
Yeah, that's a good way to treat
For
a
legal
fire.
reasons, that's a joke.
That's a joke. Yeah. The insurance people are gonna be like, "Hey, she said
Evidence. We
hell."
have some evidence.
Well, okay, so here's, I mean, like, here's the thing. There's the recommended time to do stuff,
Yeah.
but those are for sissies.
Those are
Because you can
recommendations.
always push the limits
Whoa,
way further.
sissies! Oh my god.
Is sissy- wait,
problematic? No,
Is sissies a bad word?
you're fine.
Okay, I tried to use
Wimps.
innocent language. Wimps. Poo-poo heads.
Okay, okay, this one might be more problematic. How about getting the oil changed in your car?
Okay, that one you're supposed to do.
Oh.
I'm not a car guy though, but so I don't know how much it affects it. Because I think it just messes your transmission up if you don't do it. But
Is
wait,
that-
how long
is
have
that
you?
bad or
How long have you not done
like
it
a
for?
year? Is that bad?
No, I don't think a
Year?
year
2
is
years?
that. There's like a sticker
3?
that tells you the next time you have to do it.
I think mine was like 20,000 kilometers ago.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know much about cars, so I can tell you, but I mean, like, you could technically learn how to do oil changes yourself, I think, as well.
Yeah.
Or like, I wonder. Yeah, I mean,
I don't know, fam.
You-
I'm like, I really don't want to spend $120 on this. Like, this is a lot of money.
yeah, I hate being an adult. Where it's like,
Like
all
every
these small
fucking
things.
6 months or something too. Like, I don't
Yeah,
wanna.
6 months is definitely a racket. My grandfather was a tank mechanic, and they said as long as you don't have metal fillings in the oil, there's absolutely no reason to change it. Ooh, interesting. Craig is exposing big
Thank
oil.
you for validating me. I'm never changing my oil again.
Yeah. We find out later, like, oh, Sav didn't make it to
Sav's
the
car
podcast.
explodes.
They
My car
exploded.
explodes on the way home because I haven't changed the oil in like 2 years. Just be DSP and expect the car dealership to call you and tell you to change the oil?
I actually saw that of like
You thought that they would?
so because I actually saw that because DSP like had an interview about like code stuff with someone else, and he had the most
Really?
dumbest code takes, but also like his previous code like didn't work because he didn't change the oil, and he was complaining about the code dealership.
How do you know this and I don't?
Yeah.
What? Oh my god. Oh, you're learning me. Okay.
So maybe change your oil sometimes, because you didn't change it, I think, in like 5 years or something like that. But I saw it because it was like
halfway there. I should probably do that.
I saw it because for him oil changes were free because he was stupid and he bought like
Or-
the car
Yeah, yeah.
dealership insurance
Thing.
and stuff like
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
and he just didn't do it because he was like they should.
Wait,
call
he
me.
just.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not doing it because I'm a cheap.
Yeah,
shit.
you have
I'm
a
cheap
reason.
Piece of shit, but
His is all like paid for, and he just like didn't do it.
okay. Wow, I had
It's-
no idea about that. That's great.
But
Thank you
also,
for
like-
teaching me that.
Also, like, because he was just talking about how it just makes sense to like buy a new car, and this was like pre-COVID, so this was at the time where
Okay.
it really
When there
didn't
were
make sense.
when okay.
Yeah, it was like basically because I saw that I saw this like way before like I even knew about DSP stuff,
Okay.
because like it was the prime example of something you show to someone who does not understand how buying cars work,
Okay.
because
Okay.
he is just a prime example of not understanding, or like he's the prime example of how to be tricked into buying like a new car.
Every
Like
couple
if you
years, one
if
of
you
those
went,
people.
yeah, if you went in a car dealership and believed everything you said, you would have that knowledge that the DSP has for how.
Dude, I can't even tell you. Oh my god. I have a story about the car dealership and the guy accidentally convincing me to never buy a new car.
Yeah.
So basically, I was at the Toyota dealership for something because there was a recall. I don't get things done at the dealership unless it's free.
Yeah.
There's a recall on something, and at the time, my car was about to hit 100,000 kilometers.
Yeah.
So the salesman comes up to me while I'm waiting, and he's like, "Hey, I noticed your car's at like 90-something thousand kilometers. You know that once you hit 100,000 kilometers, it's impossible to sell it back to anyone, right? Like, we would not take that back here. You wouldn't get anything for it. You can't sell it to anyone. You can't do anything. So, like, you should really consider buying a new car, like, right now from us, and we'll take it back, and you'll get way more value,
Yeah.
way more trade-in value for it because you're before 100,000 kilometers." And I was like, "Oh, really?" Because, like, I just don't care about cars. I just
Yeah.
want to have a car that works and is, like, decently nice. So I was planning to drive it for a really long time. And he's like, "Well, just because they do last to like, because I have a nice Corolla. He's like, well, you know, you say that, but just because these cars last to like 500,000 kilometers doesn't mean that you're not going to want a new car before then. You're going to want a new car because otherwise you'll have this car for like the next 20 years. And, you know, what if you want something new, but it's too late because you're past 100,000 kilometers?
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, did you just say that these last to like 500,000 kilometers? And he was like, yeah. And I'm like, that's fucking sick.
Yeah.
I thought they lasted
I
till
never
like,
need to drive
I thought it
again.
lasted to like 200,000 or 300,000. That's fucking awesome. I'm never buying a new car. I'm gonna drive this thing till it fucking explodes. And he was like,
No, well, that's too
He's like,
financially smart of a decision.
wait, and then I was like, whoa. I didn't say fuck. I didn't swear, but I was just like, whoa, that's actually like awesome. I think I'll just drive it because I wanted him to fuck off. I was like, whoa, that's so great. I think I'll just drive it till it craps out at 500,000 then. And he was like, oh. So he accidentally convinced me to like never buy a new car.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to. I'm gonna drive that thing until it fucking it's paid off. Paid it off years ago. I'm gonna fucking drive it until it explodes. For real.
That's the #1 way to tell if someone is financially smart with their money.
Buying cars all the time?
Yeah, if they're buying cars all the time.
Like worst investment. Cars are like the worst investment out there.
They're not an investment, they're
No, they're
a cost.
terrible.
They're just a straight cost. And they're like a cost that requires a loan, which is like few things are like that.
Yeah, thanks.
So
terrible.
that's the #1 way to tell if someone is bad with their money, if they buy a new car.
Always have
or if they're trying to convince you that buying a car is a good decision. It's like it's fine to buy a car if you have the money and you just want it as expense.
You just need a car. Yeah.
But it's the same way as if you're like trying to convince someone like, hey, buying this 85-inch TV is a good decision. I can sell my old TV now and no, it's just an expense.
Well, there's those people that buy a new car every couple of years. Like, they trade in their car for a new car every 2 or 3 years. Like, buddy, you're fucked.
Yeah, that's...
Because you're just building negative equity every time you do it.
Yeah. Well, cars are the #1 thing I think that young people mess up on. Because they can get it way easier than, like, property or something like that. And then, like...
And you can get, like, you can get a loan pretty much no matter what. It just might be a really shitty loan.
Yeah.
Right? Like... a really bad loan.
Yeah, because like those entire like companies that are about giving away bad car loans, right? Because
do you get those ads ever? I get those ones for like Canada Drives, and they're like, anyone can buy a car now, and then you read it, and it's like the interest rate's like fucking 30% or something, and it's like, okay, great, sounds good.
And they're like promoting cars like really aimed at young people, like look at this huge,
like a fully souped up truck with all the bells and whistles, or
look
like
how
a
good
fucking
you'll
Tesla.
feel.
Yeah, you'll be so cool.
Because like there was an ad I saw on the video, which is like, and it goes to show how it aims for like dumb young people to like get cars, because it was like, hey, what would you do if you had $30 right now?
I've heard that one. I hate it so much.
Would you go get dinner? Would you go get like something at Tim Hortons or something like that? Or what if I told you for like $30 a day, you can have a new 2022 souped up
like, wait a minute,
SUV
$30 a day? That's fucking awful. Nobody's spending $30 a day on anything.
Yeah, that's literally like vent.
They're making the argument that people make where they're like, oh, well, you spend $3 on coffee a day, so you can afford $3 on sponsoring the SPCA. And it's like, okay, $30 a day is like $90 a month. You can't apply that same logic.
$90 a month. Like
you can't
$700.
Well, no, but that's what I'm saying. The $3, you can't apply the same logic to like $30 a day. Like that's a really bad way to extrapolate that. That's terrible.
Because that's literally people's rent for how much they have to pay.
That's hundreds of dollars. $30 a day adds up very quickly.
And people do that.
$3 a day really is like nothing now.
And the problem is like, I think a lot of people use cars as like, hey, it'll make me feel really good and it'll make me feel really cool too.
I'm so fucking glad I didn't bother getting... I have a 2015 Corolla. It's chill. But I'm so glad I didn't bother getting something like so much nicer, because I never fucking even drive it anymore.
Yeah.
Since working from home. Like, even then, all I did was drive it downtown and then drive home.
Yeah. Yeah, and which is...
Now I don't do that. I just drive to like the Save-On 5 minutes from my house, you know?
And I have like a 2008 Hyundai Accent. And like, I don't even drive anymore. So there's like no reason to... Like, I would buy a better coat if I actually drove, but it's like...
Yeah, I don't even... Fuck.
I never buy a car if I can't pay for it all up at once up front. Yeah, and that's a good thing that, like, you don't necessarily have to actually pay the money up front, because, you know, it's smarter to, you know, invest money in a higher area and just pay off the loan. But if you can afford to buy it, if you can buy it at upfront at that
Yeah.
time, right?
Or if you get like a really good loan, then it's okay.
Yeah, because you can get like a low loan, and then if your money is even in like a savings account, the rest of it'll still grow faster than the loan.
Yeah.
But I like how Chadtopia turned into financial advice.
Financial advice.
Going from like
Spend
the problem is
$100.
no one is gonna be able to tell what's good or not. Because before I was like, hey, if you're thinking of buying food, buy technology instead.
And now we're giving
actual
loans,
advice. So
car loans.
I
Oh my
feel
God.
that they might conflate. I spent $100 on daycare. What? Oh, are you
What's
lying,
that add up
Craig?
to? 5 work days a week.
How many codes can I buy with that?
Oh my God, that's so.
Wait, Craig, you're in the U.S., right?
That's a lot of money.
That's all.
Wow, I already didn't want to have a kid. Now I
kid-
extra don't want to have
Kidless
a kid.
gang.
Yeah.
Double dab, kidless gang.
Yeah, fuck that. No offense.
Yeah.
I just mean me personally.
Yeah, I mean, Craig, you just lowered like the fertility rate of Canada here, because like you made us just not want to have kids.
My thing is like when people say why don't you want to have kids, it's not even that I like hate kids or anything like that. Like kids are fine. Kids really like me actually. I used to work with kids.
Yeah.
Kids. And also I have this weird thing in my life where kids like kind of when I'm just out minding my business, kids kind of like materialize out of thin air and like approach me.
Yeah.
I don't know why it happens so much. So I don't know. I'm good with kids. I don't mind kids. But
That sounds like my living nightmare, kids.
it's terrible. But it's not even that I hate kids. It's just that I think of so many things I'd way rather do than having a kid. It's like, yeah, I could have a kid or I could just not and I could just do whatever I want all the time.
It's so hard to be rich
And have
if
tons
you have
of
a
extra
kid.
money and like, yeah, like I can't imagine spending that much money on a fucking... It's so expensive, right? Like you have to pay for so much.
Yeah,
And then they start school and you have to pay for like all kinds of shit, like so that they're not all like
and then you have to like feed
give them activities.
and activities. Yeah, if you want to be a good parent, it costs more. It's just
Yeah, no thanks.
it's yeah, I can't imagine because like it's super easy to be rich if you're like you don't have kids because you just have to make like a all right amount of income and then you can save.
Then you're fine. Yeah,
you can save quite a bit of money as long as you're
I
not
make
dumb.
an all right amount of income and I'm chilling.
But like
It's
to be
fine.
rich and have a kid, like instantly, like even if you make like 100K more, you're still not like
You're still fucked.
yeah. Maybe 100K is too much, but like 50K more,
Yeah,
you're
no,
like
for
you're
sure.
still not as rich.
I work
Kid-
with people that like they do the same job as me or they work under me, so I know exactly how much they make.
Yeah.
And they have kids, and I just don't understand how.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm like, wait, you make as much as me, or oh, you make this much because I
Yeah.
know because you're on my team and whatever. Like, how the fuck?
Yeah, how do you
I know how
afford
much I
this?
make
Yeah.
and what I pay for everything. How the fuck?
Yeah, do you afford to...
How the fuck?
And that's why our entire financial system is based off debt.
Yeah. Good point.
Hot take, it's very selfish not to have kids. Ooh,
So true,
that is a
bestie.
hot take.
So true, bestie.
It's
I
very
mean, yeah, I'm
selfish
looking
to...
out for number one.
It's very selfish to not have kids. No, he's saying it's selfish if you don't have kids.
Yeah.
You're bad for
I'm looking
society.
out for me.
But Craig, those people like Elon Musk who will just make up for my difference.
I
Right?
think there's nothing that special about my genetic pool that the world needs to be graced with my offspring.
I was
to be honest
I
with
was
you.
actually thinking about this.
There's nothing that special about me that I just need to have my legacy carried on. There's nothing to...
Yeah, I was actually
I don't know.
I was actually
I
thinking
don't
about
know.
this. I was like, well, I don't really ever want to have kids for the other reasons, obviously, but I was thinking I was like, do I even want to have a kid? Because that kid's like not gonna be treated good in school. He's not gonna have the genetic makeup to be cool. I'm gonna be honest here.
Yeah,
Unless
they're
my
gonna
wife is
be-
like a mega Chad, like, 6-foot bodybuilder, this kid is not gonna be cool. He's gonna be locked into like a life of having to like video games or computer science or something like that to be successful. Like it's
Yeah.
so I'm like, would I even want the kid? If I did have a kid, why don't I just like go to like a sperm bank thing and get like a Chad, like mega Chad model sperm and then
Give
that's
that
my
to your
kid,
wife.
right?
Okay, sick. If he has an ounce of your mojo, he'll be a Giga Chad. There you go, Raj.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you. I don't think people treated me as a Giga Chad in school, in high school. So I feel like my kid will have a similar genetic makeup and may go through the similar experience. Not sure if I want to. That's almost mean. I feel like that's
Giga
mean.
Chad time. It's Giga Chad time. Hell yeah.
If my dad told me that, hey, like, Raj, you had the choice of being in your scrawny short Indian body, or we could have got a spoon bank, gone to the spoon bank and got a mega Chad 6-foot athlete Raj, I'd been like, you should have gone with that. That could have been me.
There's a certain good feeling you'll never get if you don't have a kid. I mean,
I
I guess. There's also probably a lot of feelings that you miss out on by having them.
yeah.
To be fair.
Well, what if your kid, like, you have no control if your kid is just a bad person? That's a pretty bad feeling. You get the call of like, hey, your kid committed a crime, and it's kind of on you. And I was like, I was a good parent, I raised some good.
Kid sucks ass. Yeah.
But I just got a bad spawn. The randomized seed,
Them's
the
the boys.
Minecraft seed for his makeup, he was just bad. I don't know what to tell you.
Just predisposed to, yeah. Give me your Chadliest child.
Chadliest child. I mean, yeah, I mean, if I was adopting a kid, that's what I would look for.
The Chadliest kid?
Yeah, I would
fair
be
enough.
like, give me pictures of their jawlines, please. So
Fair
I can
enough.
see who has a Chad jawline.
Yeah.
If your kids suck, it's definitely your fault.
Yeah.
Your fault. Like, it's a factor. It's a factor, but also, like, yeah, I'll be honest. Like, once they go to, like, school and stuff, if they get into, like, a bad group of friends, because at that point in time, like, I remember in junior high and high school, like, most of what influenced me was the friend group I hung around with,
Fair enough.
right? That's like, oh, I mean, you could be
Yeah.
a parent that, like, knows what they're doing at all times, but
Yeah.
at some point in time, there may be a factor outside your control that just makes them a bad person.
If your kids suck, it's your fault. Definitely true a lot of the time, but that's a lot. That's exactly it. That's a lot of responsibility to make sure your kid doesn't suck, right? There's
Yeah.
a lot of shit you got to worry about to make sure your kid doesn't suck.
Yeah, and I'll tell you something. If I go and play, like, Apex Legends, right? I go and play Apex Legends, I have fun, but it turns out when I play it, I'm not good at the game, right? I'm bronze rank, right?
Okay.
Right?
All right.
I didn't know that going in, but after I played it, I realized I'm bronze rank. Okay, that's fine. No lasting effects. I could go into parenting, like competitive rank parenting, and then I'm in the middle of it, and then I realize, oh, I'm a bronze rank. I'm not gonna be Diamond League, right? I just don't have the skills.
So true.
And then the kid turns out bad.
Yeah. Then what? You can't.
Yeah.
There was that do you remember? Did you ever see those YouTubers, those like parent vloggers who adopted that Chinese kid and then gave it back?
Oh yeah.
Do you remember that?
You showed that to me.
Oh, did I?
I think you showed that. I was like, because I didn't believe you, and you.
Yeah, they specifically went out of their way because for the content they really wanted
Yeah.
an Asian baby with special needs. So they sought out the most, sorry, this is going to be problematic, the most like severely autistic child they could find.
Yeah.
In China.
They had a YouTube channel, by the way.
They adopted him for content for their channel, had a bunch of kids of their own after adopting him, and then went, oh shit. This kid kind of is a lot of work compared to our own biological children. So a couple years later, they said, yeah, so we're rehoming him. As if they were talking about like a dog or a cat.
Yeah.
But they were talking about a human child. And then and then everyone got mad at them.
Yeah, as they should, because if you make that decision.
Because what the fuck? That poor kid.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
And see,
It's so horrible.
And see, I know that I'm that type of parent of being like, can we give this back after I realize? No, not for like, a special needs, but if I just had a kid in general,
Oh, it's so bad.
I would be like, after hating parenting, I would be like, I don't want this anymore. So it's responsible that I don't have kids.
Fair enough.
Because I would be like, can we like put it back? Can we like like I would ask the question. I'd be like, can we
put it back? Oh no, that's horrendous.
That's why I'm saying that's why, and I've been responsible with that. I'm not a parent because of that.
I'd be like, I just don't want to.
Yeah.
Like I'm getting tired.
Like a new game came out. I
I don't want to go out. I don't know. The mom would not want you to put it back. Probably.
Yeah, I mean, like, but Val, she explores all options. I would ask. I'd be like, how do you feel about this? Is
there a way?
Yeah, would this work?
Do
Like,
we have the science?
yeah, I'm a trendsetter. I just want to ask the questions. All good scientists would.
Oh my god. Oh.
But I will say about having a kid, I think maybe there's good life purpose stuff with that.
Sure.
Because, like, I guess you have a reason that you can't, like, just quit your job, or you need to advance in your career and stuff like
For
that.
me, that's
but
just the desire to not be homeless
yeah.
and to buy stupid shit. I love buying stupid shit, so I
That is
gotta
true.
stay employed. Just gotta stay
That
employed.
is true,
man.
though. That
I gotta work at a high enough level to afford my buying stupid shit habit.
yeah. I would like to, because I don't spend, like, a lot of money. Like, because I bought a bunch of technology, but, like, I don't really buy stuff now. But, like, I would like to have a little bit of, like, buying stupid stuff. Like, of course, it was the meat tenderizer, so $20. I stand by that.
That's
That was a bad decision.
Horrible.
But I would like to have a little bit of that, of being like, hey, Raj, you gotta keep working because you might buy a Tesla because you're dumb, or something like that. I feel like that keeps you on the edge.
So true.
Think about how much stupid shit you could buy for your kid, though.
That's true, but I do that with my dog.
I don't
buy
see
my
that-
dog a lot of stupid shit. I love buying my dog stupid shit.
Yeah, for a kid though,
He's
I would
very
see that as
spoiled.
like expense line items, not.
Wait a minute. What about your strategy where you have the kids, they each make money and then give
Oh
back to
yeah,
you?
my
What was
investment. That's not a having kids strategy. That's an investment strategy.
that? Okay.
Oh, what was the name of it called? It was called like I had a name for
There
it.
was a name.
Yeah, it was like yeah, it had a cool acronym. Oh,
It
I
had
can't.
a really cool name.
Yeah. It was like tree style investing or something. But so the strategy for that was like technically kids after 18 years are a money generating asset. Right?
Yeah. So
And as well, right? You can have money during the making. Luckily, as a male, right? I could have kids with multiple people,
right, you can
right?
you can make a lot of kids.
Yeah, so I can make a lot of kids, and if those women are richer than me,
It's called slavery.
no, hear me out. If these women are richer than me, right? Like then they have to pay me child support because I'm poor.
So you're just gonna find a bunch of rich women
Yeah, and then
to impregnate.
you don't gotta say it like that. Like invest with, right?
Okay.
Yeah. And like you do that, and like so they're rich enough that like they can afford
They're
to
paying
raise the
you.
kid, right? And they
Okay.
can pay me because I think that's how child support works because I'm poor. But I have to look into the laws of
But
that.
then if you're getting the child support, you're gonna have to help raise the kid. Do you really
I can
wanna...
do that. I can come over sometimes and I can
I
be
can
like
come over sometimes.
yeah, I can be like, yo, here's a
Hey,
banana.
kid.
here's an apple.
You're
I don't
my
know.
kid.
I don't know how you parent. Here's an apple. I can teach life lessons like, oh, spend your money on technology, not food, stuff like that.
Important life lessons with Raj.
Yeah, but then here's the thing, right? Because you just make the kids sign a contract that like, hey, 50% of the money when you generate income, you just give back to me because I helped.
So they owe it to you for being alive?
They owe 50% of them to me, technically, right? So I feel like
We're treading on some sketchy territory here.
well, I mean, like they're 50% me, right?
Sure.
Yeah,
So do you give half your income to your parents?
they didn't ask.
So if they asked, would you?
I didn't sign a contract.
If your mom said, hey Raj, you're 50% me, pay up.
I would be like, yeah, I mean, we didn't. I would just, I didn't sign any contract because I would make the kids sign a contract, and then I'd be like,
Oh, that's the difference.
Yeah.
You're gonna make the kids sign a contract.
yeah, exactly. And then,
When they're 18, when they turn 18.
well, before I don't know how.
I don't know if minors can.
Legally, I mean, wait, I'm no parent. I can sign for them. I got it!
Oh my god.
I got it, guys!
Oh my god.
And then yeah, like even if they make like 100 grand a year,
Sure.
it's still 50K a year income. But the key of the strategy is it's like being a venture capitalist, right?
Okay.
Because what venture capitalists do is they invest in a lot of different companies, and they
Right.
don't need all of them to be successful. They
You're just
need,
waiting for.
yeah, you need
I see what you're saying. So
yeah.
you're just waiting for like the super successful lawyer kid or
Yeah.
like the surgeon kid.
Yeah, the one of those. But well, not even that. Like the Mark Zuckerberg kid. I'm talking to that.
Whoa,
I'm
that
talking
big.
to that level, right?
Okay.
Where at that point in time, it doesn't matter the cost of all the other kids because that kid pays for them all.
There you go.
Right?
Whoa.
And that's the same thing venture capitalists do because they invest in a bunch of things.
Just
They
hope for the
don't.
best.
They don't expect all of them to fail, but they want one of them to be Google, and then they like 1,000x their money.
That's a pretty good idea.
So-
So basically, Raj is either gonna have 0 kids
Or
like
a lot of
thousands
kids.
of kids.
Yeah. What I called it was venture capitalist kid raising or something like that. That's what I called it. Venture
Dear God.
capitalist kid investing. Because
Your
like,
kids have kids who then pay their parents who then also pay you. It's the
oh, we
ultimate
can have we can have like a
you can have an MLM of kids.
MLM of kids. God, do you? When I write a book on this,
Lizzie,
when I
you've cracked the fucking code.
when I write a book on this in like 40 years,
When everyone's wondering how you made your fortune.
yeah, it's because it's gonna be the same as like any investment
Whoa.
strategy.
Your
It's
kids
just
are your downline, and then their grandkids are also your
Yeah.
downline.
it's passive income at that point.
Whoa.
It's passive income, guys. People love passive income.
Financial freedom. work
Financial
from home.
freedom. Work from home. Dude, oh my god, I'm
Wait.
gonna be a hit on financial TikTok with
That's
this.
a really good segue into this if you want to talk about that still.
The first MLM story, because I never told you about the first time I got like
No, I only know
recruited
the
to
Eugene story.
Yeah, the Eugene, which we're not gonna tell or cry on stream.
Oh, it's so sad. It's too
It's
sad.
not sad. It just hate humanity now
No,
and
it's
hate
really
men.
sad. It makes me want to go beat Eugene up.
The it was kind of on me though for trying to make a friend online. But-
Eugene?
Yeah,
No.
the
I'm gonna beat Eugene up.
we should beat Eugene up by the
Eugene,
way.
where are you at?
Okay.
Beat you up.
But we're not retelling the story because I've already told that
Okay,
story
'cause
like
it's
so
sad.
many times.
And it makes us sad.
Please, camera. Please,
Oh.
there we go.
Okay, there.
Okay, so but so some like context on this, when like I actually went outside and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like I got recruited. Like people came up to me to get me into MLMs constantly.
Yeah.
There was a point in time where it was like every single time I went outside, people tried to get me into MLM
What
because
the fuck?
this was like at the gym. This was at the at like a bowling alley. It happened at the movie theater. At
The movie theater?
yeah, at
What
like
the fuck?
a bookstore multiple times.
How?
Literally, whenever a random stranger came up to me to talk to me, it ended up being an
An MLM.
yeah,
What
trying to
the
get me into MLM. And for those who I should explain what an MLM is for people who don't know, because some people I don't know if the terminology is good, but it's basically the new pyramid scheme stuff, right? But they don't call it pyramid schemes. They call it like they have
multi-level marketing or direct marketing.
yeah. Because like
Whatever.
it's multi-level marketing, and also it's like kind of how they frame it is like, hey, you're running your own business, and you have mentorship, right?
Mhm.
And then you make your own e-commerce site. Just you're like paying from your mentor for the package, and they probably get a cut and stuff
They
like
get a
that.
cut of whatever you sell.
Yeah.
But then you get to recruit people and you get a cut of what
Yeah.
they sell.
No, you don't get a recruit. You get to be a mentor, right?
Right.
Because to be
Yes, you
successful in
get
a
to-
business,
You get to build a team. You get
Yeah.
to lead your own team.
well, not even that. You get to mentor people,
Yeah.
and then they run their own businesses, right? And you're just kind of you're being the grind set person running your business.
Yes.
Your own e-commerce business. But yeah, and then like they charge you for like the materials and setting up
Yeah.
the website and everything like that. And if you sell something, the packaging, or the product. But yeah, so this happened to me every single time. Someone would come up to me and like try to start a conversation, be like, oh, what do you do for your job? And be like, do you want financial freedom? Do you love mentorship?
God, I cringe.
Yeah.
They all use the same like lingo.
Yeah.
They love financial freedom.
Yeah, financial
as a
freedom.
concept.
Like, because they really try to ask you. I noticed this through this happening, like tons of times. They ask you about your job because they're really trying to make.
They're trying to make your job sound shitty and
Yeah.
make you hate your job so that you like want an out, right?
Yeah.
They're like, whoa, you do that? Oh.
Yeah. Well, not even
Probably a lot of
that.
work.
They try to like pin in because a lot of people dislike their job. They
Yeah.
try to pin in if they see that you like have some dislike of your job, they're gonna like
Yeah.
drill in and be like, wow, can't believe your boss did that.
Yeah.
So the I was thinking about this because it happened to me again. Like recently, it hasn't happened as much as of late, just because I don't go outside.
Yeah.
But it happened to me recently, and it made me look back on all the times it happened to me, because like
Sure.
it happened to me
Okay.
more than anybody I know ever.
That
Because I'm
sounds
pretty
like a
sure.
lot. It's only happened to me like a couple times.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I look like innocent and naive, and like people can,
Oh.
or I look like I would fall for it.
Okay.
But it reminded me how innocent and naive I was for the first time that it happened to me. Because the first time it happened to me, so it happened to me at a bookshop, right, a bookstore, and I was like buying a book, and I cringed so. I not cringe, but like I'm like, oh my god, I thought of the word so differently back then, and then the word just destroyed me.
Okay.
Because I was I had like I like bought the I was like looking at some books and I had a book in my hand, and someone came up to me and he's like, oh, that book, what's it about? And I like talked to him about it, and then I was actually having a conversation
Yeah.
with him about like books and stuff like that. I was like, oh my god, I made a friend.
This is sick. Yeah.
And
of course, that's
because
cool.
at the time, because like you know how adult life is, people like don't come up and
Sure.
talk to you. But I was like, this was like the this is the first time the MLM thing happened to me. I was like, oh my god, this is someone that is actually talking to me
Organic
and wants to
interaction in
be
public? That's
yeah,
so
and I was
cool.
yeah, and wants to be my friend. So I was like, internally, I was like hyped. I was like,
Aw.
and then like, and I was like, because there was in the Indigo, there was a coffee place there also. And I was like, oh, do you want to go get coffee and we can talk about what books like? So we went to the coffee place. Yeah, we were having coffee.
And already.
And then that's when it happened. And when he was like, oh, what do you do for a living? And I was like, oh yeah, I
It
do
seems
this.
like an innocent
yeah.
question though, because that is a thing to like kind of get to know people, right?
Yeah, because yeah, you do ask that, and I told him, I was like,
sure.
"Oh, what do you do for a living?" And he was like, "Oh, I run my own business." And I was like, "Oh, cool."
Because he thought it was gonna be shit, right? Like which business? Yeah.
And then he was like, "Oh yeah, e-commerce." And I was like, "Oh, I'm a software developer. I can." And then I started talking about like actual like e-commerce trends and stuff like that. Of like
real stuff.
yeah, like
fucking
oh yeah,
MLM bullshit
yeah, and
stuff, yeah.
and then I was like, "Oh, this is kind of weird," because he works in e-commerce and he's not really interested in talking about like anything like
actually e-commerce related.
yeah,
Okay.
like or anything like about running an e-commerce business, the broader scope of the industry and things like that. And then that's when he went into the mentorship thing of he's like, I have this mentor who's like retired, and that's when I was still like being like, I guess like people in business have mentors. Maybe he's
maybe he's just
yeah. He's like, you should come meet him, and then we can. And I was like, no, I'm not.
No.
And at that point, I was like, oh no.
Did you know what it was?
Huh?
Did you know what it was? Did you know it was for like a pyramid scheme?
No, I didn't know at
Or you just
that
knew it
point.
was sketchy.
I didn't know at that point it was like what an MLM or the modern MLM is, because at that point this was like years ago.
Yeah.
Because at that point in time, like pyramid schemes were like popularized around like you sell a product,
Like
right?
Avon or whatever,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
and then you
yeah.
get a cut of if you recruit people their products.
Yeah.
But and this was right when it started to transition around, hey, we're business people about mentorship and stuff like that.
The e-commerce ones are the sketchiest fucking ones. I knew
Yeah.
a guy who got caught up in that, and it was so dicey. It's just so sketchy.
Oh, I have a follow-up story about like that after.
Okay.
But like for this one, I was just shocked. I was shocked, like, because it happened again, and it made me think back to the first time it happened. I was shocked by how different I see the word now. Because at the time, I
like,
would
what
be
does this guy want?
yeah,
Why
like
are you talking to me?
now whenever someone talks to me, I'm like, what do you
want?
got? What do you
Yeah,
want?
what do you want? Yeah.
What do you want?
Yeah. Absolutely.
And I was like, man, that innocent Raj at that time, he was so hyped about making a friend in the store. And
Oh, Raj, that's so
I
sad.
wanna go back, guys, but the war destroyed me.
That makes me so sad. How old were you? How long ago was this?
This was, I think it was in university or right after, so I must have been like 21, maybe 22.
That's so sad.
Yeah. Which was a good run. That's a long time before actually losing your innocence about the world. Because most people lose it in university, I think.
Sure. Oh, that's so sad. I hate this guy.
Well, no, after that point, because it happened so much, right, that I was like,
I'm skeptical now.
people don't talk to me.
Eugene. Fucking Eugene. Oh, that's so sad.
We gotta normalize people like going up and talking to people randomly. Because I don't think, at least here in like North America, I guess, like people don't really do that.
No, you don't be doing that.
Yeah, people like, especially for, I think like,
They're often a weirdo.
yeah, especially for, I think girls kind of get hit on sometimes with
Yeah,
that.
it's either that or like, yeah, something weird like an MLM or something,
Yeah.
or it's some weird.
Kind of, to stay away from me, you human. Dude, it happened to like half my high school. All the stuff
Yeah,
where people from
all
Facebook
do
content
that.
that you kind of expect, but like,
It's always people from high school being
Yeah.
like, hey, I
Yeah.
know we graduated like
Yeah,
a trillion years
let's
ago,
catch
but
up. Yeah.
what's up?
let's
So
catch up.
cringy.
Yeah, but that I just remember being like, wow, people don't talk, because that was the one thing about
'Cause it's
adult
so
life
cool,
that
yeah.
like was, I think, is a major change for everybody of realizing that, or at least for me. I don't know about like cool people, but at least for me, people like don't come up and talk to you, right?
No.
So I remember being at the time like, oh my god, people are talking to me. This is what I pictured, like,
Unless they're gonna say some weird. Yeah, it's always either something weird or like they want
Yeah.
something or like. I
Yeah.
don't know. People don't just be coming up to you for no
Yeah.
reason, or for yeah.
for
with
to make
good
friends,
intentions,
yeah.
Oh.
The so that, I think that's like the thing, at least I noticed about adult life the most, of being like, or the thing I'm sad about, of being skeptical when people approach me.
Yeah. Yes.
But dude, it happened to like half my high school. Yeah, and everybody, I think, high school and college age kind of.
They target that age, I think, because that's when you start to realize how much life costs and how hard everything is.
Yeah.
And it's like, whoa, you could do this one thing that's so easy if you just sell fucking Tupperware.
Yeah.
Or if you join, okay, my really annoying MLM story, this one's the most annoying,
Yeah.
was this guy that worked with my then boyfriend got sucked into World Financial Group.
Yeah. Oh, ooh, that's
Which
a
is
bad
like
one.
a painful one.
That's a
They do
bad
like
one.
insurance and investing, and it's like
Yeah.
complete bullshit. But they're the worst about preaching the financial freedom. Look how rich I am. Look at my Lambo.
Yeah.
Bullshit. And so the one night he called my then boyfriend and was like, "Hey, I'm having this thing tomorrow to like teach people about what we do, and like
Yeah.
it's a seminar. Like, so can I count you in?" And he was like, "No, not interested." And he
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, are you sure?" And he like was being really annoying about it. He's like, "No, we're not interested." And he's like, "Are you sure you and Savannah can come and like hang out?" And he was like, "No, we're not coming. Don't put us on the list. We're not coming."
Yeah.
And then the next day, he gets a call from some woman,
Yeah.
and he answers it, and this woman's like, "Hey, just checking in because the seminar's starting in 5 minutes, and you and Savannah aren't here."
Yeah.
And he was like, because we said we weren't coming
Yeah.
to so-and-so. And she was like, "Oh, really? Because he put you down on the guest list." And we're like, "You fuckers.
That's
You
what they would do.
motherfuckers. You absolute shits. It's so bad."
Because it's about being persistent, because there's going to be a
So
group of people that's
annoying.
going to say no.
Someone
See,
will finally say yes, and that's all they need.
Because that's innocent Raj right there, who's too awkward to say no. That was innocent Raj. Because I would have, if someone was that persistent, I may have gone along with it,
It
just
was
to be
so
like,
annoying. It was like, "We said no. Why are you calling us to see why we're not there?"
yeah. The
It's like an animethon when the guy gave me the free tote bag and then tried to sell me a credit
Yeah.
card. And I was like, "No," and I ran away. And you were like, "Whoa, how'd you do that?"
Yeah, I was like, I don't got the social skills to do that. How'd you do that? Because my friend, he went to like not a seminar, but like it was like, you know, a full conference
Mm-mm.
where they, I don't know if it was word group. It was maybe something that started with an A.
Amway?
You might, I think
Avon?
it was Amway. It might have been Amway.
In the year of our in this century?
I talked to him
In
like
this millennium?
4 years ago, 5 years ago, something like
Wow.
that. So that's when he told me the story, and it happened like a year before that.
That's crazy. They
Um,
were huge in the 90s.
yeah, but like he knew his friend was an MLM, but he's like, hey, I'll go to just check it out.
Sure.
Because his friend like invited him, and so this was like a full conference. It might not have been Amway, still with an A though.
Okay.
But
yeah, sure.
this was like a full conference. And he was like, this is the most cult experience I've ever seen.
It's very culty. It's so weird. One time, my mom won. I was like I was like 18 or 19. I was really young. My mom won like a free like facial spa experience for 2
Yeah.
at some thing she went to, and she's like, "Oh, Savannah, do you want to go with me?" I was like, "Whoa, that's so cool! Of course I do." So we went, except that we got to this place and it was like some office space in a strip mall, and we were like, "Oh, it doesn't really look like a spa. That's kind of weird."
Yeah.
So we went in, and there was a bunch of tables set up, and there were like 30 other women there, and they had these little stations set up, and it was a fucking Mary Kay
Yeah.
sales pitch. And the facial was that they came around and gave you a little daub of cleanser
Yeah.
and lotion and makeup, and you like had to wash your
Oh
face
my
at the
God.
fucking table with like a wet cloth. And it was like, this is not a fucking facial. Washing my face with like cheap shitty face wash from Mary Kay
Yeah.
is not a fucking facial. It was so obnoxious, and we stayed for the whole thing. We were like, what is this? It was so bad.
But because I think Mary Kay's the
So
one, if you sell
cringe.
enough, you can get like a pink
A pink car.
car.
You have to sell like so much
Yeah, but
to
the
get
pink
the pink
car.
car. And only your upline gets it. I remember them talking about like, oh, our team got the pink car. Our team got the pink Trailblazer. This is so
Yeah.
exciting. But you don't get it as a team. The leader gets it. So she's the one that gets to drive the car and own the car. The rest of you are just like these saps who helped her get there, but you don't get the car.
Yeah.
But she kept being like, my team got the car. It's like, no, you got the car, fucker. Like,
yeah. But the goal is you will be the leader, and then you will scam people,
So-
and then you get the car.
it's so bad. Oh my god, it's so cringe.
I feel so bad for people because they target people who are like the lowest in life. to
Yeah, and
get
then they
into
take
that.
all their money.
It's like kind of
It's really bad.
Ugh.
It's dicey as fuck. It makes people so desperate to make a sale.
the book Cultish talks about the language codes, and it has a whole chapter on MLMs and how to get people to it. It's wild the special tactics they use. Yeah, it's
Being
My-
annoying seems to be
Yeah.
the number one.
because my friend who went to that conference, his friend was so into it that like because they had a presentation and like the top guy was there, and his friend made him sit in the front row. And then whenever they said anything, everybody just got up and clapped because like they wanted to show support for like anything
They
that
wanted
was
to
done. Yeah.
Kiss his butt.
Well,
Yeah.
and like they wanted to like be like, yeah, I'm like make it so it was a point where it was like it was weird not to kind of do that. And he was like,
That's so.
it goes against my
creepy.
values, but I don't want to die. I'm getting up. I am clapping. I am being
I
the
don't
most
want everyone
enthusiastic.
to glare me down.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's terrifying. Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah,
It's so
they-
scary.
Ah.
Ew. Yeah, no thank you.
Yeah, the gym is a really bad place for it.
Why is that?
Because I think a
'Cause
lot
there's
of
a lot of like douchebags there.
yeah, and then a
No.
lot of people who are like financial bros, I guess. They really want the
Giga
image.
chads.
Yeah,
the
they
Giga chads
yeah.
hanging out at the gym.
not
Well,
us. We're the actual Giga Chads. We're,
I have an at-home gym.
yeah.
I hang out in my own
Yeah.
Giga Chad home gym.
yeah, and no one MLMs me there.
Yeah. The only
yeah.
other person there is my dog.
Yeah. Wait. Oh no, Fetty.
Freddie's gonna recruit me into an
Yeah.
MLM.
Fetty's like, do you know about mentorship? He drops like a pamphlet
want
for
financial
Amway.
freedom?
Yeah. You're like, Fetty, where did you get that?
Oh my god.
Um,
Oh god. The worst is the ones that go door to door. Someone came to my door with Avon the other day, and I was
Yeah.
like, "What year is it? Who are you?" It was so weird.
should I ask my Giga Chad or Jock question? I don't know about
I
that
don't know. I don't know if the vibe is right for the Giga Chad question.
one. Yeah, well, it's a weird one to pull off.
I don't know about that
No.
one. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
this
Maybe
time.
not. Maybe not.
for the
We're not
inaugural
Giga Chad enough
Chadtopia
yet.
Stream. Yeah.
Not the initial Chadtopia stream.
Yeah, that's for later.
Ask it. Oh, viewers can also ask questions if anybody has any topics or questions. We had
Oh,
we
yeah.
had we had the thought of if
Q&A.
anybody needed Raj life advice, Raj
Oh yeah,
Sav life
call
advice.
on in.
Call on in.
Call in. and
Or
get
ask your
inspiration.
question.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know. How long have we been streaming for? Wait, no, it's
I'm
somewhere.
recording for an hour 45.
Oh, okay. So maybe we can do like, I don't know, 1 or 2 more topics and then might be time to call it. Quick Sav, Chad transition.
New Sonic game coming out November 8th. It will
Oh,
be
yeah.
bad and Raj will play it.
We've talked about nothing, Chad. Like, we've talked about anime. We
Sonic,
talked about
MLMs.
MLMs. We talked about
How cars are a bad investment.
yeah, the most un-Chad stuff.
Buying a meat tenderizer.
We're like literally the anti financial bro Chad podcast.
Oh, no.
Because everybody, maybe that's good marketing. Maybe we'll correct.
We'll be
Thanks for the follow, Craig.
anti-Chads. Hell yeah.
Maybe we're actually correcting podcast society, because all the other podcasts that would label
They're
themselves
like, look
Chad,
how alpha and cool I am, and we're like, nah, you shouldn't buy a new car.
yeah, they would be
That's
like,
lame.
yeah, you got, because if you go into a podcast named like Chadtopia, right, you would expect them to be like, yeah, you want that Lambo, get on that grind set,
Yeah, that's
don't
Sigma
be
grind
sleeping,
set.
be grinding. And we're just the opposite. We'll be like, yeah, we hate
No, you
spending
should
money.
save your money. Don't buy a new car.
Yeah, let's talk about when we went to animethon.
Yeah, saw so many furries. When the moment that we became acutely aware of the amount of furries surrounding us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're like the anti-Andrew Tate, now that he's been dead.
Oh no! God, I don't wanna. No.
Well, we're the opposite.
Okay, good. That's good.
We're the
That's a good
opposite.
thing.
And he's been banned from everything now, so now it's
Good. So it's
the
okay.
Andrew Tate era is over.
You down to chat on Discord?
Do
Do you need life advice?
Yeah.
Call in with a question.
I don't think we know Poppy too well, so. Maybe,
Are you a known troll? I'm just kidding.
Well, maybe for the first stream we keep it to like just chat.
We can do another one
question.
where we do like specifically
Yeah,
like
specific
calling in
call.
with advice.
Because also it's gonna echo because we don't have it set up.
Oh fuck, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
give
true.
us your life advice
That's true.
question.
Yeah, give us a question. Definitely help you. Okay,
Uh,
what game are you looking forward to? Wait, so you
Whoa,
are
whoa,
looking
whoa,
forward to the
no,
Sonic
wait,
game?
okay.
What's the new Sonic game?
Okay,
That's
I
what
put
was
this
thinking
on.
about it.
I put this on because I got some beef to pick with the Sonic team.
Okay.
Because God, where do I start?
scared.
I'm just so
I'm scared.
angry about the state of Sonic and
What did they do now?
so the new Sonic game, Sonic Frontiers, they released like a trailer for it, and it looked heavily unfinished. Like, cause so Sonic Frontiers, they just basically copied Zelda Breath of the Wild,
Okay.
and that's like kind of the new game. Oh, open world Sonic, right? But it
That's
looked.
so weird, okay.
I mean, it could be a good concept if they designed it right, but they literally just were like, they copied Breath of the Wild, so they had it like the environment doesn't even look Sonic-like. It's just like,
So it's literally like Breath of the Wild
yeah.
with Sonic as the
yeah,
main character that you're playing?
yeah, you're just running around a Breath of the Wild world in Sonic, and they didn't even like
What?
design
Is
it
it
well.
like 3D?
Yeah, it's 3D, but it's like, you know,
Whoa.
like
Can you
the.
have the trailer? Is the trailer short?
Yeah.
Is there a short trailer?
Let me
gotta see
show you.
this.
It grinded my gears.
I want to
Uh,
see this for sure. I appreciate Sonic, but I don't like avidly follow it or anything.
Sonic
I'm
Frontiers.
scared.
New trailer. This one. Wait,
World
wait.
premiere
Yeah, I think it's this one.
gameplay? Holy shit! It really is Sonic Breath of the Wild.
So yeah, but like, it's not a Sonic aesthetic. It's just like, it looks like, you know,
Some
default
Sonic-
game
some-
assets that they
I was
used.
gonna say some Sonic assets plopped into Breath of the Wild, right?
Yeah.
Like the rings and stuff?
And it just looks like a default like tech demo type thing. Where they like just put like randomly Unity assets or like default game dev assets.
Whoa.
Like, cause they could have made it cool. They could have made it like very cartoony, like Sonic, and it's just not. And then like,
Even
'cause-
the music is giving Breath of the Wild vibes. That's so odd.
yeah, they literally just copied Breath of the Wild, and like,
Well, okay, that
It-
looks sick. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Can't deny that.
well,
Whoa!
Sonic there is gonna be the default cool.
No,
right?
I love Sonic Frontiers. Sorry. This is great. I'm sold.
No, Sav, we can't be friends.
sold.
Look at the bad art direction. But the biggest problem is that they're like, hey, you know, Sonic needs to have veils and veils and
Whoa, dude! No, you lost me. This looks
No!
sick as fuck.
They just pop veils floating in the air. There's no sense of art direction,
That looks
Sam.
cool as fuck.
They didn't even make it part of the environment. It looks like a tech demo with built-in
You know what that kind
floating
of looks
veils.
like? Did you watch? There was a Nintendo thing about Splatoon 3 yesterday.
Yeah.
Did you watch that?
No,
at all?
I didn't.
This kind of looks like one of the features in Splatoon 3 in the story mode, where you're like going along rails and you go through hoops. Actually, I could probably show you.
Okay, let's see it.
Oh shit. You're gonna like. Oh wait. I don't know if it's this.
Multiplayer on stage.
No, this isn't right. Oh my god, where's the cursor?
No. Because
Look, yeah, see? It looks just like that.
They copied
And then
Sonic.
there's like a part where you literally go up on a building and like fall through some rings. Yeah, look! Like this is literally Sonic Frontiers.
Oh no! And it looks more better done than Sonic
Looks
Frontiers.
sick. It looks so fun. Why does it look the same?
Sonic Frontiers copied Breath of the Wild, and Splatoon copied Sonic Frontiers and
Oh no!
Unfinished.
Oh my god! Oh no!
But yeah, they Raj, there were a bunch of random rails plopping through the franchise, but it looks like a tech demo. They just popped them in the middle of the air, and it looks like someone who, if there was a stage
Like they
builder
were just
filter,
playing with it?
yeah, someone just made a stage builder thing with that. So
Damn.
the game is gonna be terrible.
Are you gonna buy it?
I'm 100% gonna buy it. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna be in tears the entire time. And I'm just grinding my gears that the Sonic team is making me do this again. Buy a full $80 game that's gonna be unfinished because it looks unfinished. Because you saw the gameplay and it looks like, oh, maybe they an initial release. It's gonna take a while. No, it's coming out November 8th. It's coming out soon, 3
pretty
months.
But at least his arms are the right color. I noticed they were beige.
I mean,
They weren't the blue
Don't-
arms.
yeah, I mean, but don't count out though. I'm not saying anything until I play it fully. Because if they make Sonic make out with a human princess again, I will. If they throw in something like that, I will.
What if they give him guns?
Guns.
Like in that other game.
Oh yeah, Shadow the Hedgehog. We gotta like do a
Where they
playthrough
give
of
him
Shadow the
guns.
Hedgehog.
That'd be fun. Is there a co-op mode?
No, but it's a good game to just have to
Play that,
watch.
Take turns or something? Yeah, that'd be fun.
Oh, because
Aw.
they did like Sonic memes, I think. Let me see if I can.
Scared.
Because like there's
Sonic... What did you just Google?
there's this guy who does voiceovers over Sonic games.
Okay. Excuse me.
Let me see if there's a Shadow the Hedgehog one. Oh, there's the
You can
Ligma
search
one.
his channel. Oh,
Wow,
oh,
the Ligma
none
one
of them
is
have
the-
the right voice.
The Ligma one is the one I remember. This isn't technically Shadow the Hedgehog. This is Sonic Heroes, but this is what the guy does. This is it. He just voices over the game. And then he just voices over the game.
Is this from the game? The
Yeah,
show?
but obviously not the. Usually they're just having regular
No,
conversation.
yeah. Oh my god. So true, bestie. Am I being No! Oh my god! Got him! Holy shit!
There's just
That was
tons
worth
of
it. That was great.
there's just tons of stuff like
Oh
this.
my god.
This guy is a genius.
Playing over and over in your head like a gift? Not the truth. Pronounced gift. Huh?
Incorrect.
Not gift, like the peanut butter. Gator said so. That's dumb. Graphics interchange form. If JPEG stands for photographic.
I think this is like a Twitter thread or something he copied over,
Oh,
but yeah.
But you don't say JFEG, that's a good point.
But
Oh
Raj,
my
Big the Cat is in. Is he? I didn't hear this. Is that true? That can't be true. That's such an. That doesn't even fit the vibe of the game. No way. You're lying to me, Lego Man. You're lying to me. Big the Cat is. Okay. Similar to what you have to do with DSP, I have to do with you for Sonic
Okay,
World.
sure, yeah, sure.
In Sonic Adventure 1, they have multiple characters, and for some reason they decided that one of the characters, the playable characters, their gameplay style will be fishing, as you
Okay.
would in a Sonic game, and that character was Big the Cat. So it's just this giant cat, where while everybody else in Sonic Adventure 1 is trying to stop like Eggman from destroying the world, this guy's just having a random fishing adventure in the background, trying to fish for his frog best friend.
Aww!
Well, it's all,
fishing for a frog.
yeah,
That's sick.
it's cute,
That's sick.
but not in the context of the
Sounds
rest of the
great.
game.
That sounds great. No, a cat fishing for a frog sounds perfect.
Let me show you a photo of Big the Cat.
Okay, I would love to see him.
Cat images.
Oh, I don't know about him. Oh, he's not as cute as I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, he's kind of.
And so this is the guy that apparently they're gonna put in Sonic Frontiers, the open world, realistic Breath of the Wild vibe guy,
Perfect.
one of the silliest characters in the game.
Perfect. Sounds good.
I swear to God, if
Wow.
there's a fishing mini game, I'm gonna.
He's just trying to get his frog pal. See, I love it.
And the gameplay sucks.
Conceptually, a cat trying to save a frog is pretty sick.
The main like bad guy in the game is like a water boss type thing.
Okay.
And the final boss for Big the Cat is the frog accidentally goes inside the water boss. So you're technically fighting a water boss, but you're just trying to fish inside the big scary water boss trying to catch your frog.
Oh, that's so great. Good for him.
Oh man,
I'm so glad. That's great.
I swear to God, if they put it in this game. But
for him.
that's what grinds my gears of they're going to. It's gonna be a bad game again. They're gonna make me play it again. I'm gonna cry the entire time.
Again?
Again, yeah. And
Which other one was so bad?
all of them.
What was the last good Sonic game?
Sonic Generations was good, and then everything else has been subpar.
How long ago did that come out?
A long time ago. Like, I think it was university for us, I think.
Whoa.
Because the Sonic Forces was bad, Sonic Unleashed was bad.
Did you play Sonic Mania? That's the only Sonic game I
Yeah,
own.
I don't count the 2D game ones, because
Okay.
the 2D ones that they make are good,
Okay.
but any
Can't
3D
really fuck
one,
those up.
yeah, any 3D ones, they like...
Notice lack of Derek tweet.
I'm
Here,
not
you know what? I'll go to Derek Watch because then we don't have to actually look at porn.
Yeah, what? Oh, I don't think that was ever part of our plan. I know we called it the Chadtopia podcast, but...
Classic. Anyway,
I'll tell you about that later, but...
okay. I'll
Um,
I'll pull up Derek Watch. It's basically an account that gracefully screenshots his tweets but takes out the porn. So you don't have to look at the disgusting shit that Derek is replying to and retweeting.
oh my god.
There's a really good example that was... Oh, here's a good example. Some Derek highlights from today. You don't want to read... Don't start reading this out loud, okay?
Wait, which one? So Derek
There's
LP.
two different ones here. Don't
Yeah.
read them out loud.
No, what? Wait, the...
For those who know, for the initiated, it's that screenshot Derek Watch
Wha-
tweeted with 3 different screenshots on it.
Why would he... Why is he tweeting these things?
Did you read it all? There's another one on the side.
Will we do that? Be awesome. What is going on? For you too. What does that mean? To crushing?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
It's like these non sequiturs all
What
the
does that
time because he
mean?
thinks it makes sense, but it doesn't. I'll find you my favorite ever Derek tweet. Okay.
Why would he tweet that to me.
I'm
So
scared.
it was what Sav showed
Oh
me
god, I
was
googled it and it's horrible. No.
what
I
Sav
shouldn't
showed
Google
me.
that.
He was like, there were porn stars tweeting stuff, and then he was tweeting at them, but it was like icky.
Yeah,
Oh, I
it's very-
need a shower,
it's very
Sav. I
icky.
need a shower.
Yeah, I know. All of his tweets feel
I need
that
a
way.
shower.
Okay. I want to show you this, but I don't want to make you look at. You know what? I'll screenshot.
No,
it.
it's fine.
I'm gonna screenshot.
It's fine.
But
I'm
there's
a
like really graphic photos attached. To
I'm
it.
an adult, Sav. I am a Giga Chad adult.
You
I
sure?
can handle.
Okay, read the tweet and then read, but don't read it out loud. Read the tweet and then read his reply. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry in advance.
Okay.
This is my favorite Derek tweet.
I would love some.
That doesn't make sense. He's a guy.
What? Why? It's not even like.
It doesn't even make sense.
It's
It
not.
doesn't make any sense.
And then, like, at least if he's gonna be doing it, he should do it in a way that makes.
For the one for people who I won't say the word, but it's the cream in my my favorite one. I would love some. Can I have some if you don't mind sharing with me?
I don't like Twitter. Twitter shouldn't exist.
Twitter was a mistake.
Twitter
It
was a
truly
mistake.
Was a mistake. Let's see. See, that's why you gotta look at Derek Watch because they censor
Yeah.
out the porn, which is great, and we really appreciate it. Oh, ooh. Some of these are too much for.
When I close my eyes, I will see
Garage.
it. What has Twitter done to society? I saw a tweet of someone posting. Someone posted like a tweet that said, "Wait, ratio is a mathematical term?"
Yeah, I saw that. Oh my god, they were learning about ratios in school.
Twitter was a mistake,
Twitter
guys.
is a mistake. Absolutely a mistake. Horrible. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god,
I read Derek tweets on my stream, but I know you run a platonic and innocent stream, so fair.
well, no, the stream gets pretty not platonic. I try to keep it platonic.
yeah, fair
But-
enough.
You know, when you say F my B,
When you
all the-
yell F my B.
F period my B, because it's different, because then it's two words that doesn't.
If I send you my fave, can you guys read it out? It's not. Yeah, okay, send it to me.
Okay,
Lego.
send the
I'll
fave.
read
Send
it.
the fave.
I'm scared. As long as it's platonic. Scared,
Oh.
but I'm ready. Oh god, I got it. I'm scared. Oh, I like this one. Okay, wait, maybe you should read either Derek or the porn star, and I'll read one of the roles too, and we can do the back and forth, because it's a great exchange.
Okay.
Do you want to be Derek, or do you want to be the porn star?
Oh, whatever you want me to be, I'll be.
No, none of it's not safe for work. It's just a back and forth.
Hey, I'm a good actor. I can take either role.
Okay, I'll be Derek. You
I've
be
been
the
told
porn star.
I would be a great porn star.
This is a great back and forth.
I haven't been told that. That's a lie. No, it's-
He is an absolute loser, right? JD, Hentai, and Jackie Jones. I really hate that he's harassing the Jordan Max.
So this is the
And then
porn
some
star?
random. Then Jackie Jones. No, so Jackie Jones is his degenerate friend who's
Yeah.
just the same as him. He says, "Yes, he is." And then Derek replies, "He definitely is." And then the porn star replies,
Cyberbullying isn't cool. Knock it off.
"Yeah, he needs to knock it off. I definitely agree."
No, I'm telling you guys to knock it off. You can report and block the account if you'd like to help, but name calling is unnecessary.
Sounds good, Jordan. I will definitely report and block the account. You are 100% right.
Missing the point.
Amazing. So good. Anyway.
What a guy. I now because of like because I do see some DSP stuff on my YouTube feed now. Because I don't interact with people like that in real life, right?
Sure.
Right? But
Yeah.
it made me realize our education system needs work.
Well, and Derek's Canadian.
Oh no, it was Canada's phone. No, damn it.
He's in Ontario though. So
Okay,
he can't hurt us here.
it's
He's
Ontario's
far,
fault.
far away. Yeah, we can blame it on Ontario.
Oh yeah, Raj new name.
Okay, so we should, now that we've solidified, yeah, he's in college, by the way. He's like 20.
It's in oh.
He's been doing this shit for years, though. He's too fucking young for this. It's disgusting.
Yeah, I
You don't
feel,
even want, this is like the tip of the iceberg. You don't want to know how bad it gets.
I feel
It's very,
better that
very
he's
bad.
younger though, because that means like maybe he'll hit a point in his life where he's like, oh, I was doing dumb stuff, because everybody was like,
Yeah, but
weird
he's
when they were young.
He's pretty deep. I'll just say that.
yeah, but maybe like he'll
He
hit the
looks at
20,
some pretty insane shit.
he'll hit the 25 mark and be like, oh wow, crazy I was like that, huh?
I think he'll hit the 25 mark and be in fucking jail, honestly.
Oh my god.
He's
I mean, I
horrendous.
guess at that level, if
He's
you're
a
like,
monster at like age 20. It's so much. It's like a lot.
okay, this is Raj being too innocent again,
Yeah.
where Raj is too hopeful. Because you have to sometimes bring me down to the realities of the world.
Do you want me to tell you? I can tell you what kind of stuff he likes.
I can mute.
Don't say that, you're spoiling it.
No! 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 No!
Oh, actually,
No.
he had a wait, this one's actually bad.
The mic's on. Okay. There's no hope for him! There's no hope for him! I hate him! There's no hope for him! He's a bad person! I take back, he will never recover!
He's done. No, that's why I say by 25 he'll be in jail.
No!
By 20.
No! This is... I don't want to know people like this exist!
My face hurts. That's why I said he's not coming back from this. He's going to jail or something, or he's gonna die. You need melted ice cap to power you.
I need to rinse my mouth.
Milka, why did you bring that one up? Wait, does anyone have the screenshot of that? I'll show you that. I'll show you that one, the Roxy one.
I was thinking I want to get outside more and stop staying
No.
inside, but now I realize the world is a bad, bad place. I'm gonna stay inside.
Does anyone have the Roxy screenshot? I really want to show him.
Roxy screenshot?
I'm really sorry in advance, to be honest with you.
We've crossed that point.
The Roxy tweet.
We've
Actually, I can find it. I think I can find it if I just search Roxy. From Derek Loves Tea. Roxy. Are you? I found it. Don't worry. Are you
Okay.
ready?
Yeah.
I'm scared to show you, but I will show you. You're gonna be really, really sad, though. Are you sure? You gotta
What
read
can
them in order, okay?
what
that's
can
a-
be
that's
done
a
to me
porn
more
star.
than what's already been done?
That's a porn star tweeting that because she's fucking weird.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Why the
OMG!
who the fudge liked this? There's one like on this. Who like?
The porn star!
I mean, I guess if the audience
Look at the
like
replies to this shit, though. There's more of these people. They're all like, whoa, love that. Like,
yeah. Jesus Christ. Oh, goddamn. I don't like
Derek's Twitter opens up a lot of oh god.
I just can't. I can't. Like, so there's so much, like people who do weird replies on the internet for no reason.
Yeah.
There was like someone followed me on TikTok and they were like a TikToker, so I like just followed them back, but I didn't like check out any of those stuff.
Okay.
I just like kind of followed them back. And when you're following someone on TikTok, they're like your friends.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, they show up on your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if they comment on a TikTok, they're the top post on that, right? There was like a TikTok of like just girls like walking or something like that. Like it wasn't actually even that weird. It was just like girls like walking to
Like down the street?
like yeah, just walking in like order of camera to like some music. It's weird Zoomer shit that I don't understand.
Okay.
But like in the I was like, what the hell are people even commenting on this? And like so I hit the comment to see what people even commented, and they're like, the guy who like followed me, his thing was at the top because he is my friend, and he put oh yeah, I'll take the one on the left or something like that.
And you're just like, okay, great, thanks.
But there was so much degenerate comments like that in the because like
You don't even realize that someone's like watching it in that
Yeah.
way, and then you look at the comments and you're like, wait, what the fuck? Like,
yeah, and like
what
how
is
do you
this?
act in real life if you like they must not say stuff like that in real life?
you'd hope.
But
You'd hope. You sure would hope.
I'm in shock.
I have a story about reply people on Twitter.
Okay, shoot, let's hear it.
It's also my origin story of why I hate BuzzFeed. I already hated BuzzFeed, but it's like another reason of why I hate BuzzFeed.
Yeah.
So this happened like, I think it was like 2018 or 2019. The original tweet happened 2018, and then this incident happened 2019. So on my Twitter, my personal Twitter, where I have like 2 followers, nobody follows me there because it's just where I like air my thoughts
Yeah.
that I need to get out of my head. I had read somewhere that Americans on Thanksgiving listen, you're already immediately going to have some thoughts. Hold them till you hear the end of the story, okay, Americans? I heard that Americans, as part of their Thanksgiving dinner spread, they have like mac and cheese. Not like KD, but like actual like nice mac and cheese, right? And that's part of the like spread. And I was like, whoa, that's so weird. So I just offhand made some tweet being like, whoa, it's so weird how Americans eat mac and cheese on Thanksgiving. And then I left it. And I don't think it got literally any likes, any replies, anything, because it's just my echo chamber, my personal Twitter. And then randomly, I tweeted it around Thanksgiving because that's when it was relevant and came up. Then the next summer, I'm at work. This is when I worked in a call center. I'm at work and my phone starts blowing up. I'm like, wow, that's really fucking weird. What's blowing up on my phone? So I look at my phone and it's all these notifications from Twitter, which is really weird because I never get notifications from Twitter because nobody interacts with my tweets on my echo chamber.
Yeah.
Turns out, BuzzFeed did an article called something like 20 times non-Americans were confused by American things, and they put my tweet in it. My tweet that just said something stupid like, wow, I can't believe Americans eat mac and cheese on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And I had so many. I swear to God, I had hundreds. I'm not even exaggerating. I took screenshots of all of it. I have it. I think I had like 200 replies of people being really, really mad at me for tweeting that because, okay, but here's the stupid part. Here is the point of the story. Half of the replies, it was literally 50-50.
Yeah.
Half of the replies were, what's so weird about that, you fucking commie? Like, what's so weird about that? Don't pick on holidays that we enjoy. It's our holiday. It's part of our tradition. You don't know real food. Someone was telling me, like, you've never eaten real food because you're not American, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, that's weird. And then the other half was like, who the fuck told you that? We don't eat... Fuck, that keeps falling. Who the fuck told you that? We don't eat mac and cheese. That's so stupid. We would never do that. That's a rumor. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. We're not... That's just a rumor made up to make us look fat and weird. We don't do that. Like, obviously not. That's not a Thanksgiving food. So, what the fuck is the answer?
Well, both can be true, because America is so big
there's so many
That-
people, and like maybe certain regions eat mac and cheese and certain ones don't.
Or maybe even certain families do,
But
and
these-
certain don't.
These people were so fucking mad at me
Yeah.
about it. They weren't just like, oh, actually we don't, or oh yeah, actually I love mac and cheese. It's a great part of Thanksgiving. No, they were like mad at me. They were like, you fucking non-Americans always picking on America, blah blah blah. A lot of them assumed wrongly that I was like British.
Yeah.
So they were like, I had people in there mansplaining, whatever, condescendingly explain to me what Thanksgiving is.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, actually, the typical Thanksgiving spread is turkey, potatoes, and vegetables. It's like, yeah, I know. I'm Canadian, not fucking from fucking Swaziland. Like, I know what fucking Thanksgiving is.
Yeah,
I
but
just
you
didn't
don't
know you eat mac and cheese on Thanksgiving.
You
Or
don't
do
know
you? I don't know if
American-
you do. And eventually, I was like, people were so mad at me that they were replying to my other tweets being like nasty as fuck. And I was like, what is
Aw, that's
happening?
too-
It's Thanksgiving, but in Canada.
in Canada.
And it's in
on
October.
a different day.
Yeah.
What does it mean? I don't really know, but
It doesn't
do
mean
it.
anything because
Yeah.
we didn't have the same origin
Yeah.
story as the US, so it basically is just for funsies. But yeah, people were so mad that they were being like nasty to me on my other tweets.
Yeah.
And being like, you stupid fucking non-American, I can't believe you have the audacity to blah blah blah, you're unpatriotic. It's like, well no shit, I'm unpatriotic. I'm not fucking
Yeah.
American. So anyway,
I cannot believe someone doesn't follow my specific country culture,
I
which may or
cannot-
may not be true.
what I was taken aback by was like, I know a lot of people read BuzzFeed clickbait articles, but I couldn't believe how many people read them, let alone how many people went to the trouble of clicking on the tweet, which my tweet was like somewhere halfway
Yeah.
through the article. It wasn't it was like the first one or the last one. Coming to my tweet and then replying to it with their like angry rampage. I could
Yeah.
not believe it. And then like I remember at the time tweeting at and DMing the BuzzFeed account being like, can you take this out of your article, please?
No.
And they never replied.
Yeah.
So eventually I deleted the tweet. But before I did that, I changed my name on Twitter to something like "fuck BuzzFeed," BuzzFeed sucks
Yeah.
ass or something, so that it would show up in the article because they embedded it rather than screenshotted it.
Yeah.
Because they're geniuses. So that's my BuzzFeed
Yeah.
story.
Internet sucks.
That's my villain origin story.
Yeah.
That's why I hate BuzzFeed. It's also my story about why did I tell this story?
We were just talking about crazy replies to things.
Yeah, okay, yeah, reply guys. That's the time I had an army of reply guys. BuzzFeed reply guys
Just
in my thing.
and the thing is, like,
It was painful. It was so weird.
the thing is, like, it makes you, because a lot of the times the people you actually interact with your life are a lot like you,
Yeah.
right? But then it horrifies you to the fact that there were so many people.
The volume,
Like
the amount
this,
of
yeah.
people out there that do this.
Yeah, and
I
they.
don't think I know a single person who would. I mean, maybe some of them would read a BuzzFeed clickbait article, but they sure wouldn't go into it,
And
pick
like,
out a random
anger
tweet, and then
take it
anger
to-
vent
yeah.
at somebody. I bet I could find. Let's see if I have any really nasty ones. Screenshotted. I screenshotted some real bad ones, but it's just so bad. It's so bad. I don't know who these people
Yeah.
fucking are. It's insane.
Now that we know the story, though, I have to apologize on the first Chadtopia podcast. I didn't know Sav was Americanist. American.
I am. I'm sorry.
What's? Is there a term for hating America? America.
Un-American.
Yeah, I didn't know she was so.
Anti-American.
Me as a Canadian, I didn't know she was so unpatriotic. Unpatriotic. I'm sorry, guys.
You could never understand baked mac and cheese. Let an African American family bless you, and you'll never go back to your blue box with panko. I don't even know what that means.
What?
Never. I don't even know what that means.
This
And
is
then
so weird.
There were so many weird replies. It's not part of the traditional Thanksgiving dinner, in brackets, turkey with stuffing and gravy, sweet potato or yams, a vegetable like string beans, and apple pie are the essential elements. But many families add other things. Thanks, Tips. What the fuck? So fucking weird. These people are insane. Dude,
Yeah.
people were so nasty.
This is why
It was insane. I was like, why is this happening?
so like
me.
I'm always a kind of fan of wanting to, like, you know, get outside of my social circle. And like like, get different perspectives on things, right? Because it can be
Yeah.
very easy, because of course your friends are gonna be like you and think same way as you. Well, like,
Yeah.
similar
I got
kind
you.
of
I got
values,
you. I got
right?
you.
So you sometimes don't get other perspectives on things.
Sure.
Um,
I'm
but when
open to it. I would have loved if someone just kindly said, "Yes, we do."
yeah, but
I love it.
no, here's the thing. Whenever I go to a bar and I talk to someone that would be like clearly out of like what my social circle would be, I'm always like,
Horrified.
people are like this. How are you a person?
You know what story immediately comes to mind is the time
Like,
I
not
was...
of course everybody, but like, I get, you see the extremes stick out in your memory more, because go ahead.
One time I was a place where I met a lot of people that varied a lot from me
Yeah.
in their view of the world was my ex played softball, and a
Yeah.
lot of these people were from all kinds of walks of life. One time I was there watching a softball game, and there was this other guy sitting there watching, and he made some comment about like drinking a lot of beers or something and being really glad that he had a ride home or something.
Yeah.
And then he goes, "Honestly though, not that I think there's anything wrong with drinking and driving. Wait,
Oh no.
you're not a liberal, are you?" And I was like, you have to be a liberal to not like drinking and
Yeah.
driving?
My goddamn liberals.
I'm a liberal. I hate drinking and driving.
Yeah,
That was so weird. I was like, okay.
Man, they're just too woke. Because that's what it means to be woke. You're awake while you're driving because you're not drinking and driving.
True. You're so woke that you don't
You're not
have any
sleepy
kind of
from drinking and
impairment.
driving.
Yeah, you don't become impaired at all.
Those goddamn woke people.
Oh, God. Goddamn liberals and their drinking and driving laws.
I was talking to someone at a bar trying to explain like why payday loans are a good idea. and payday loans.
They told you they were a good idea?
Yeah, because they took out payday loans and stuff like that. Because for people who don't know, payday loans are whenever you go to like what's it called, that money mart?
Yeah,
like that?
Money Mart,
like
Cash
all those,
Money, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know what the U.S. equivalent are, but there's a ton in the U.S. too. Like when you get money from there, it's a payday loan because they have insane interest rates, and generally if you're taking that loan, you're probably not even going to be able to pay it back by the time payday happens. But the intention is you get the money and you can pay it back by payday. But they have insane loans, and it's once you miss one, it's hard to like
get back on top.
Get back of it.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And they're just very, very clearly like they exist because they're bad deals to take. And I was talking to like this girl, and she was like at a bar, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I take out payday loans like all the time, and it's smart because you can just pay back. It's like free money if you pay it back by the date and stuff like that." And
it's not though.
And
no,
and it was the thing. And she had,
no.
And I was like, "Wait, how many like?" Why don't you put it on a credit card? And she's like, "Oh, I have like 4 maxed out credit cards." And I was like, "Oh, did you need them for like food or like for stuff?" And she's like, "No, I just like online shopping."
Wow, that's so good.
And I was like,
"Oh my god."
I remember I was like, I want to be open to different perspectives. I was like, explain it to me.
I think she's on a different wavelength than us. I just don't think we're able to understand.
I was like, I
think she's smarter than us.
Yeah, I mean, and that could be on me, right? She may have cracked the financial system, and I may be just a sheep that doesn't understand it, right?
Sure.
4 rookie numbers. That seemed like a lot.
Do you know how many Phil had when he declared bankruptcy?
How much?
14.
14. Oh my
14
god.
maxed out credit cards.
I wonder if that's
and
more
2
in the
mortgages.
US. I wonder if that's more of a US thing, because like
I feel like I wouldn't even be able to. Who's gonna give you the credit card when they do a credit check and see that you already have 13 credit cards?
I had like I thought like 4 made sense because like that 5th bank, I feel like it should be their job to be like, but that 15th one. Or like that 13th
one,
the most
I've ever had once was 2, and I was like, "Oh, I have 2 credit cards. This is insane."
Yeah.
Whoa.
And but I mean, like, also credit cards exist because people don't pay them off, right?
Yep.
It's not like technically free money, so technically I should have thanked that girl because she was making credit cards free for me.
Oh my god. I would love some cream for my mac and cheese.
I
the
don't.
tweet.
I don't want to hear the word cream anymore for the rest of the night. Mods ban the word cream.
Oh no.
It makes me hate it makes me hate the fact I made mac and cheese, but I also hated that mac and cheese.
So true. I make good mac and cheese. I'll show you how
Actually,
to make it.
no, I refuse to ever make mac. Well, can you make a friendship pact with me right now? Because I'm trying to make.
Oh no, I'm scared.
I'm trying.
That's another thing I haven't bought since living alone. Cheese.
Cheese?
Do you ever buy cheese?
Oh,
Oh no, I'm scared.
let me. Because this was what I wanted my friendship pact to be about.
Okay.
Of us agreeing never to cook with cheese again. This is a movement I'm trying to
easy.
start.
I don't do that now.
Okay, perfect. So you're in. And everybody in chat, you guys get in on this too. Because after cooking, so that was that stream where I cooked that. Wait, did you come for that? Oh, no, you
No,
were
I
busy.
couldn't make it. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was a stream where I cooked that 3 cheese mac and cheese, right?
Yeah.
So I bought 3 cheeses in this economy. In this economy, I bought 3 cheeses, okay? Guess how much the 3 cheeses cost together?
Ooh. Probably a lot. Which ones did you buy?
I bought cheddar, I bought mozzarella. Well, sorry, I'm a chef, so let me say it. Mozzarella.
Okay, yeah.
And I bought, shoot, Sarah bought it, so I don't know.
Parmesan?
I think it was Parmesan, yeah.
Did you buy like bricks? Like the bricks of cheese?
Yeah, they were all bricks.
Oh, like $20?
Or
30?
it was like 34.
You spent $34 on cheese?
Yes, $34
Did you
on
use
cheese.
it all?
Huh?
Did you use it all?
Yes, I used it. Well, not all of it. Not
That's
all
the
of it.
most expensive fucking mac and cheese ever, though, even
Yeah.
if you didn't use it all.
But I used like a bunch because
Whoa.
I was making it for like 5 people,
Mhm.
right? So I used a bunch. Okay.
Sure.
And oh my god, let me tell you about what grinded my gears about this cheese. I bought $35 premium cheese. Goes against my values that could have gone to monitors or
Could have
video
bought a meat.
games
Could
or
have bought
something.
1 and 3/4 of a meat tenderizer.
Yeah. I mean, what disgusted me the most was the Steam Summer Sale was on at that point in time, and that was so many Steam games, and I spent on goddamn cheese.
Oh,
But you know, whatever, that's fine.
sad.
I don't have a cook. It was doing it for a stream. I was making like dinner for my friends. That's
Mhm.
fine. Maybe it'll make it taste. You know, you
be
buy the
really
cheese
nice,
for the
a
taste,
treat.
right?
Yeah.
So like, I'm making this 3 cheese macaroni. I shred and dump like all this cheese into the macaroni, right? You know, stir it around and melts. It's whatever. We eat this macaroni. Everybody eats it. It tastes like just nothing was on it. It tastes just like macaroni that was cooked.
That's so sad. How did you make the mac and cheese? Did you
Huh?
literally just cook macaroni and then put cheese on it?
No, there was a
Did
bunch
you make
of
a sauce?
no, yeah, there was a bunch of stuff for the recipe because it was
Okay.
like a fancy recipe, and then there was like a crumble on top that was like bacon and stuff.
And it was bad?
the crumble on top was good.
Yeah.
Because like I cooked it in the pot and then we baked it, and the crumble on top was
Oh.
good. But the macaroni, where we put like all the cheese and stuff and all the ingredients, you eat it and it just tastes like I cooked macaroni by itself.
That's
Right.
really sad. Oh.
So this
you're
is
so
why I
sad.
have I'm running a campaign against cheese. I want everybody who interacts with me to come on this journey with me. We're never buying cheese again. It's a complete scam.
It's so expensive.
It's
And for
yeah.
what?
$35? And what happens? How is it somebody who cooks, explain to me how it is possible that you can dump all that cheese into a pot and it disappears. Does like when you're cooking macaroni, a black hole appears under the pot and just sucks the cheese to a different dimension? How scientifically is it possible that you can put all that cheese, $35 worth of cheese, into a pot and then
really
it just
sad.
disappears?
It's really sad.
The
Maybe there's like a cheese, like a sweet spot. Like if you go over the threshold, it cancels itself out.
how does it apply to things that apply flavor? That's literally anything. You just
don't
taste
know.
too much of it if you put too much. I can't think of one single thing if I dump stuff in, you wouldn't taste it. Else it's not like an
That's a
ingredient.
good point. That's a good point. Maybe cheese is special.
Yeah. So cheese is a scam.
Yeah.
I'm gonna uncover why this happened. And like I'm gonna expose the cheese industry.
I have not bought cheese. No,
Yeah.
that's a lie. I bought Parmesan, but it was because my friends were coming over.
Go traitor.
It was because I made pasta and they
Okay.
came over. And
Just
I
don't buy
wanted to be fancy.
just don't buy cheese from now on. And
I
make
won't.
sure you tell the story.
I'll never buy
You
cheese
tell
again.
everybody that.
Does cream cheese count?
Maybe the cheese to pasta ratio was off. I don't care what ratio you have. If you put $35 worth of cheese, $35 hard-earned dollars of cheese into something, it better taste at least slightly cheesy.
It's expensive. Expensive mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Dude.
And it wasn't even worth it.
That's really sad. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. I'm no and so I get into
Fuck buying cheese, dude. Never again.
yeah, I get into these sports where I really want to kind of learn how to cook, right? But after that experience, I'm back into the area of I'm never cooking again.
Aw.
There'll be another cooking stream where I'm like, hey, I'm gonna cook again, and then it's
Yeah.
gonna go bad, and I never want to cook again. But
So sad.
gotta add more seasoning, I guess. It doesn't even matter. I did add spices and stuff, but it doesn't even matter if I was off with that ratio. You know what I expect when I dump $35 worth of cheese into something?
Better be
It to
so
taste
cheesy.
to taste a little bit of cheese, any type of cheese. Like I get it if I get it. That was my first time cooking cheese. I get if the ratio was off and it wasn't
Yeah.
cheese. Any type of cheese, $35 worth of cheese. It needed to taste a hint of cheese. That's all I needed. Not like it tasted like nothing.
That's really sad. I'm so sorry.
It's okay, just as long as I just wanted my story to be out there, right? I wanted to,
Spread awareness for
yeah.
yeah,
So
big cheese is scamming us, I think.
because the children watching the stream out there, if they try to cook something, buy $35 worth of cheese instead of spending on the important things like Steam Summer Sale games. I could see that happening, and I don't want them to make my
That's
mistake.
true.
And that's really what Raj, you should embrace your food budget limits and do a cooking stream of depression era food.
Whoa!
I wanna do
That'd be tight as hell.
I wanna do microwave based cooking.
Have you ever watched those depression cooking videos? Not depression cooking, but like depression, like the Great Depression. Have you ever watched those?
No.
There was this old woman who used to make videos. I think she's passed away since then.
Yeah.
But she made YouTube videos showing recipes she used to make in the Great Depression.
Yeah.
And they were always so fucking weird looking, and she'd be like, "This is delicious. I still eat it today."
Yeah.
And there's like a video of her outside in her garden picking dandelions and then making a salad out of it.
What? Was it
And all the
good?
comments are like, "Wow, that looks so good." And it's like, okay, I guess I'm just an asshole then because that does not look good.
I mean, you never know. I have a superpower because of my $30 a month.
She'll
food.
literally like cook a potato and put butter on it and be like, "Healthy and it's good for you." And all the comments will be like, "Wow, the depression was sick."
Okay, that's not the route they should go if they see that. But I mean, okay, here's something I've learned as kind of like a superpower, right? Because of my eating habits from that like $30 a month of food, right? Of not eating too good of stuff and like eating kind of the same thing. I realized that it doesn't matter if something is good or not, as long as it's different, you'll still be amazed by the taste, right?
Okay.
So
Sure.
like, and I kind of see it as a superpower because of my very bland diet.
Okay.
Now, for instance, right? Because for a while I never had ketchup in my house.
Oh God, ew.
No, but after
No,
like
I
a
hate
year of
ketchup.
not having ketchup, you put ketchup on anything and it is an explosion of flavor. It is like
Is that why you put
Jesus.
it on leftover turkey dinner
Yeah,
from
and
Thanksgiving?
I do that every year because it's so good. It's so good. It's like it's an explosion. It's like, man, am I eating at a 5-star restaurant with this garnish seasoning, whatever this?
Disgusting. That's
it's-
the worst thing I've ever
No,
heard. Josh.
trust me. Just like
No.
abstain from ketchup or spices in general, because I think that's what happened that one year. The one year, because there was a year I didn't have salt and pepper in my house either. So I was kind
Those
of.
don't even count as spices. Come on.
Those are spices. I count them
Oh
whenever I put them on
God.
stuff that I spiced it with 2 things. But
Okay.
abstain from spices for like a year, right? And then after that point, you can add like the little bit of anything, like pepper, ketchup. You're in a 5-star restaurant with an explosion of flavor on your food. It's
Oh my God. No.
honestly, I recommend everybody do a year of abstaining from any type of spice on their food or seasoning or anything like that, and then you guys will. Sav, trust me. Like, obviously, it's painful, but afterwards, your life opens up so much for the fraction of the cost. Like now, everywhere I go, it's a 5-star restaurant because it tastes so different from, and it
Wow.
tastes so not bland.
That's very sad.
You guys should be not sad. You should be happy for me. I just described an amazing situation for someone to be in.
The closest thing I can think of is like the year that I spent losing all the weight and stuff. Like I lost a lot of weight. I pretty much didn't eat like any takeout or any fast food or anything like that. I ate
Yeah.
like tons of vegetables at home. And then when I started to eat like fast food again, it tasted like the most incredible
Yeah.
food ever. I was like, whoa, this is so good. Oh my god, McDonald's is like
Yeah.
S tier, like gourmet 12 out of 10 food. It tastes so good. Because you're just used to eating shit at home
Yeah.
all the time. Yeah.
I
Everything
mean,
tastes good.
the problem with that, then I wonder, because it's a lot of times it's hard for people if they do like weight losses to keep it off.
Yeah.
And I wonder if that's part of it, because
Maybe
like,
you're like, whoa.
if the
this is
minute
so
you eat
good.
McDonald's, it's so good, it's hard to.
Could be it.
Raj is 1800 Sailor beat eating Hotak. I do drink orange juice to avoid getting scurvy. That's a concern I could have technically.
No
So
vitamin C. That's
yeah,
what scurvy's from, right?
Yeah.
No vitamin C. Oh my god, dude.
but and I also have my multivitamin gummies, which I may die from
Probably
because they
solid.
taste too good, and I end up eating too much, even though they say 2 a day.
You're fine.
There was one time where I was like 2 a day, but I was just macking on them like regular,
Ooh,
and I was like,
love a
huh,
gummy.
how many did I eat? Will I die? But nothing happened, so. I don't eat a lot of fast food ever, but when I do, it's great. I get sick of fast
Yeah.
fast though. Yeah,
True. Get like desensitized to it.
yeah. The problem is like if you like it, you start to like, or you get desensitized, but you still crave it,
Yeah.
and then like you
Like,
eat it,
I
and you're
need
like, this isn't
nuggets.
that good, but like I
need
just want to.
nuggets. I really need them.
Yeah, nuggets are the worst
Mm.
one where you're like, I randomly like crave them, but if I
I want
eat them too
nuggets.
often, I'm like,
I need nuggets for every meal.
yeah.
Yeah. McNuggets.
But I'm trying to eat more diverse because I bought meal prep the containers,
Whoa.
so then I can prep something and then I can have different meals each day.
Yeah.
Because
Wow.
this
Like
week,
what?
well, that's when I cooked the chicken and bought the meat tenderizer. I did it for like because I had rice and then I had the chicken
Mhm.
and then I had like broccoli or something.
Whoa,
Yeah.
dude, you're crushing it.
It tasted bad because I made the chicken I didn't season it enough, and
But was it tender?
well, not really. I cooked it too much to it. It
So you
tasted bad.
tenderized it
It
and then
looked-
overcooked it?
Yeah, but it looked good though.
It probably
No,
looked
that
good.
I didn't tenderize it. I didn't hit it with the tender thing. That's why I bought it. So
Next
then
week's will be better.
I,
You'll have the tenderizer.
oh, and I bought new spices because I have red pepper spice now. So I'm gonna try that. But it's yeah, it looked
Oh,
good.
is it that red pepper and garlic spice thing? I've had that before. It's so good. Wait, or are you talking about just like red pepper flakes?
Is that what I'm talking about? I
I don't
had
know.
red pepper on it, so I bought it.
Whoa, I don't know. That sounds good. Oh man.
Yeah. But I think we should call it a night. I think we've talked about not a lot of Chad topics. Not really
Talk about
any.
exclusively Chad
Yeah.
topics.
Not really a genre in general. We kind of jumped around.
Chadtopia.
Yeah. But Chadtopia episode 1. Well, you really got the real Chad opinions, right? The
I think so.
on animethon. We talked a lot about finance. That was kind of weird for an
As we do.
sumo based on.
Very Chad behavior.
And yeah, but episode 2 coming out soon. Yeah, I don't know. We'll kind of. I think we'll do like it every so often, and kind of iron down a structure because
Sure.
we kind of just
Winged it.
winged it on this one, and we didn't even plan out that too many topics. But if people have topics, they can put it in the Discord, I guess.
We ended up talking about weird shit the whole time
Yeah.
anyway, so it didn't matter.
Discord, because I kind of want to do like kind of talk about like insane kind of
Yeah.
situations and things like that. But I don't know, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And then yeah, like I don't know. I didn't stream for a month, so I don't know if I'll stream anytime soon. But I wanna start streaming again more. Just I need to figure out something to. There's no game that I play, so that's the issue.
You're not gaming at all?
Not really.
We can stream Sonic Frontiers when it comes
Yeah.
out.
Oh yeah, we'll stream that. Like that'll be
And be sad.
a weird crying stream, but like I have one of those like
Weird
every year.
crying.
Let's raid somebody. Who should be the small streamers? Recommended smaller community. Anybody?
People your fault.
Let's see. Oh, we can raid.
Oh, you could do Rydrake. He's
Yeah.
a known troll.
I like him. He teaches me about bow tending.
Does he? Aw, you watch him?
Yeah,
That's so
I
cute.
like when he's at his. I
Yeah,
don't
when
think
he's at
done
work,
it for
he
a
streams
while.
from fucking work.
Yeah, I like
yeah,
it.
at the bar.
I want to be a bow tender because of that.
Aw, that's so cute.
Because like I want to be in like one of those like movies where you're the bow tender who's like rubbing the glass, cleaning the glass,
Yeah.
and having conversations
Very
with people.
cool. Very Chad. Very Chad.
Get back into Genshin? Never again. Never again. I quit Slowpoke. I'm out. I started watching Genshin openings though, like pack openings again. So I'm on the trend for.
Yeah, I don't
Trying
know
to-
if I'll ever get back into it.
I wanna try that new game that came out, Tower of Fantasy, something like that.
That looks just like. It looks like a worse Genshin.
Yeah, it is Genshin, but
Yeah, but like worse.
with the pool, zoom, yellow, zoom. But thanks
Okay,
for.
we're gonna raid Rydrake.
Yeah, we're gonna raid Drake.
A known The channel is intended for mature audiences. Oh my god.
Good thing
Holy
what
shit.
Chadtopia is.
Good thing this is Chad as fuck. Whoa.
Yeah, but thanks for watching, everybody. Super appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh yeah,
Fun.
I'll probably put this on YouTube if anybody wants to see it on YouTube. I guess I'll go socials in general. Yeah, join the Discord if you want to do topics and stuff. And I don't know if I want to get back more into streaming. I just need to figure out stuff to stream.
Me too. It's just yeah,
Yeah,
a
so
lot.
it's but yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Raj hurts for everybody, and oh, we can do the dual.
Oh
hurt.
yeah, the double heart.
This
Is
doesn't
right?
work
We
in
don't
this-
have the web.
We don't,
We don't know what we're doing. We don't have the web.
Hold on, let's do it. That's not...
It's horrendous. Wait,
Okay.
there. It's fucked.
It worked.
It's so
Whatever.
bad.
They felt the love. They felt the love. And yeah,
Very quick.
I hope everybody.
Oh god, that's horrible.
Yeah, I hope everybody has a good night.
We should do a cool Chad pose to sign out.
Chad. Oh yeah, and I don't know when. When's my next stream? I don't know when I'll stream next. Probably some game thing. Hit that follow and notification, whatever. And here's a outside Chad pose.
Wait, I look like I'm mad, not like
Yeah.
I'm cool.
Flex, just flex muscles in some way.